I'm I don't know, man. I've had COVID at least twice before this, and it's never been an issue. And like literally a day of like aches and minor shit. Tuesday was worse. Today has been a lot worse. Today I got headaches now, and the aches are insane. I can't even sleep because of the pain. Like it hurts to sit, it hurts to lay, it hurts to walk, it hurts to be still, it hurts. And so I'm glad I gave you 7 hours on Monday when I was mild COVID, mocking it, holding the test up, having a laugh. I don't know what this is. So I'm gonna try to give you what I can give you tonight. It's Zanny time. I forgot all about that. Yeah. But anyway, look, we're going to try to give you what we can gives ya. And I can't gives you no more. Okay? So we're going to do our best. And we'll go until we can't goes no more. People are saying I have monkeypox. It could be some sort of hybrid strain. I don't know. But anyway, we're doing it. Our executive producer tonight is Dr. Cremgens. Dr. Creme Jeans. Cream Jeans. Thank you for supporting the show. Cream Jeans is one who made me do 2 more shots on Monday. Ooh. It's good to see the men back. It's good to see the men standing up for themselves. This came in yesterday.
Once again, you got it all wrong, Melton. I didn't say anything because the rules are that when you're sat down in the cuck chair, you remain silent.
That's true. Aaron only got up from the cuck chair when I needed to take a leak.
I guess, it's another kind of cucking when like you're outside the bedroom, your wife, your friend and his wife are all in the bedroom doing drugs, touching tips, putting P's and V's and stuff. And you're out making SpaghettiOs or tending to the children or whatever. It's like a whole different kind of cucking, right? I think.
Once again, you got it all wrong, Melton. I didn't say anything because the rules are that when you're sat down in the cuck chair, you remain silent.
That's true. Aaron only got up from the cuck chair when I needed to take a leak.
It's a good point. Oh, God. So now we're supposed to believe that Aaron's drinking piss? It could be, It could be. Chris Dyer, member for 16 months. Hackamania 2 VIP. Is the Mr. French thing a bit? First of all, that question is a question for Goldfolds. And nobody can ever understand what that dude's saying. So maybe it's a bit, maybe it's not. Google him. Spoiler, he has a beard and likes kids. Oh, God. Now we know. I'll take my answer when I wake up in the AM. Look, there are no answers. The universe is a riddle, man. And there are no answers. That's a fact. Donna G gifting 5 memberships. Thank you for the 5. Thank you for the 5. It's subscriber only chat today. We've opened it up to the freeze. Just hit the like button. Do us a favor. Fearless gets very upset. Is Fearless even around anymore? Did she die? Maybe she got the worst strain. We'll never know. No plan for today. See if you can tell the difference between this and a regular show. No, I got a couple things. Thank God Doom's putting out some clips of Aaron because I haven't been able to watch Aaron. I've really like been up all night. I've only been able to sleep like in the mornings till the afternoon. It's just a fog. My life's a fog. Oh, Fearless is here. Good, Fearless. We miss Fear. I don't know if we miss her. Was she gone? I don't know. I feel like she's gone. I feel like she's left us, but she's here. No fear. Hence, fearless. Right? Hit the like button. Oh, God. Give it to me, Doom.
We need more negativity on this platform. Act more negative.
It's funny because I just saw a tweet from Alex Stein today. By the way, I'll tweet a little bit, I guess, from my P-Melt account. Honestly, like, once you're like suspended from Twitter, it's like, oh, you realize how much time you're spending on Twitter, and it's like, oh, this is nice. It actually frees up a lot of time. So I didn't even, for like a week, I didn't even tweet. Who cares? But now, like, people want to know. They like alerts. So I'll post like when we're doing a show and stuff, and I'll probably like argue with MGD until she gets banned again. But that's about it. So, oh, good job with the KB clip. Yeah, I did that last night. The dash cam footage. I guess the Jersey State Police do not wear body cams. So there is no body cam footage, but there's the dash cam footage. It's in glorious 240p. And, because when Kevin recorded it, he didn't show the first part of the interaction. He only showed when the guy came up and gave him the 4 tickets. But you don't see what prompted the 4 tickets. So now that we have the dash cam footage, you can see how Kevin was treating that cop and how reasonable and professional that cop was. And basically, Kevin talked himself out of a warning, 1 ticket max for speeding into 4 violations. And, while Kevin may have fuck you money, we did see him driving a Ford Explorer Sport. 11 points on the license is what people have calculated from those violations. Because they're all moving violations, but driving carelessly is a big one. And they've added it up. So, Felicia's insurance is definitely going up. Kevin's insurance is definitely going up. The insurance companies are probably already notified about those tickets. And 11 points on a license. All because Kevin just talked himself into the 4 tickets, into the 4 moving violations. So, I don't know what the shakeout of that's going to be. I don't know if Kevin thinks he's going to go to court. Rest assured, if he does end up going to court, I'll be getting footage of that. And we will be watching Kevin Brennan in court fighting over tickets. Detroit by Dark says, you can take the traffic school and get the points off your license. I think you can only do that for so many a year, though. I think you can only do it a limited number of times. And then I think you're only allowed to do it for like a specific number of points in a year. It's like, he's not going to be able to like basically cram, 7 periods into a day and get 11 points off his license. So, I don't know. Yeah, I guess we'll watch that in a little bit. I assume everyone's seen it. It's on the channel. I don't know if Kevin watched it today. Honestly, I've been sleeping most of the day. So did Kevin see it? Did Kevin watch it? Did Kevin comment on it? I don't know. I saw Carl watched it, but Carl seems to be under the impression that like we already had all of that and now we're just getting a different angle. But that's not true. We didn't have any of the beginning part of that interaction, which is basically what gives us a glimpse into Kevin's personality. Kevin is wrecked by Trump. Who knew this? That first of all, we know Kevin's like borderline TDS, but I guess he's full Trump derangement syndrome. He yelled at that poker dealer about Trump. He yelled at the cop about Trump. Nobody brought Trump up. You know, so like Kevin's just screaming about Trump to strangers that he meets. And while I am fully in support of treating people like absolute shit, it's funny. Treating strangers and public servants and, you know, like food service people or poker dealers, or it really shows like someone's character deficit when they're just like berating a waiter or a waitress or a gas station attendant. Anybody who's just like, you know, like they're just fucking making a living doing their job, and you're just treating them like shit because you're unhappy with your own life. Things didn't work out for you in a way. And again, I don't know what Kevin has to be upset about. He's got a lovely brown wife. She looks like my dead tooth. And makes good money. I assume he's got healthy, happy children. You know, so honestly, it's a glimpse. It's a window into your own lack of happiness when you're just losing your mind on somebody for nothing. This cop comes up and is like very professional, and we just see Kevin treat the guy like shit. And that's that first part of the interaction where he goes up and gets the license and registration and all that stuff. That's something we didn't see. We just see Kevin getting the 4 tickets and calling him a tough guy and losing it. But we don't see why. You wonder why he got 4 tickets. Now we know why. Now we have the first part. So the audio is clearer when he comes back to the car and gives Kevin the tickets. That's because I merged the audio of Kevin's recording with the dash cam from the police. The first part is a little harder to hear. So there's subtitles on all of it. We'll watch it if we have time. I haven't been watching Steel Toe this week. Doom put up 2 clips tonight. These are concerning.
And $2 Ace writes Nick's wig. Did you see what that fucking drunk cunt said about me today?
Now remember, Aaron just did a show Sunday where he's like, we're not going to stop and talk about Nick and April and all this stuff anymore. It's in the past. But when he says a really egregious lie, we got to come forward and set the record straight. We got to come forward. Now he's like, I mean, we know that's a lie. He's obsessed with this shit. And now he's like, that fucking drunk piece of shit. Here's what that drunk piece of shit said. It's like, I thought you were done with this. I thought you were done with this. I thought you weren't going to talk about your old life anymore. You know, apparently he doesn't want to talk about the boxing suspension anymore. He doesn't want to talk about the court case coming up. It's not bullshit anymore. It's very serious. It's very serious.
Did you see what that fucking drunk cunt said about me today?
Mm.
You know, if I weren't on the moving onward and moving upward path in my life.
If I weren't a better man, I'd talk about it on my show. Oh, wait.
Me about 9-10 months ago would have been on the phone with a fucking civil case lawyer, I think, today. But me now, it just, honestly, I looked at it and I felt pity.
So he's on Twitter. I didn't see this. Steel Toe tweets, I thought it was the cops' hands or false positive. Those must have went up like a lead balloon too. Not surprised. Repeat. We admitted we were powerless, that our lives had become unmanageable. Again, this is one of the credos from his Al-Anon days.
I felt sad. In fact, on Twitter today, I even tweeted out an AA quote, and I was like, just repeat this. Nick is apparently so embarrassed about the cocaine thing, as he should be. The fact that his daughter tested positive, the fact
he's so embarrassed. This is like almost a year ago now. He's so embarrassed that his daughter, one of his 5 kids, tested positive cocaine, and then that got dismissed and he got his kids back? Huh?
That, he said, "Oh, it was never around kids." And I had to call him out on that. I'm like, well, that's not true.
It is true.
You were doing it in a bathroom, and there was just a couple of doors separating.
A couple of doors away. That's half the band. If you're doing drugs behind 2 doors away from children, I'd argue you're not doing it around children. Now, we can debate all day whether or not you should even be doing cocaine in the other room when you have kids to take care of. I'm listening. I'm on board with you with that. But if it's behind 2 doors and the kids aren't seeing it, it's not around kids. It's not around kids. That's like taking a shower and saying you were naked around kids. Well, there was just 1 door and a shower curtain in between you and you helicoptering your dick around children. It's like, well, yeah, that's how normal people bathe. They don't put up a lead shield or drive 2 towns away. So the definition of around children is insane.
Children from where you were doing the drugs. I mean, there were mornings where I woke up, it was 4 a.m. You were doing lines in the bathroom. You weren't alone, but you were doing lines in the bathroom.
Yeah, that's not around kids. It's away from kids. The fact that they're going in a bedroom and then into a bathroom in that bedroom means they're going away from the kids to do drugs. I mean, I'll argue with this all day long. That's not around kids. Around kids is putting a line out on the table and scooting their Legos over so you can make the line longer. That's around kids.
And, a few hours later, you're driving your kids to school.
Okay, so Junior's stupid. We have a guy in the chat named Junior who, again, might be one of the dumbest people. Hey, Junior, we're talking about what we're talking about. He goes, yeah, but when you leave the bathroom after a shower, you're clothed. And when you leave the bathroom after doing drugs, you're still high. Hey, maybe you didn't hear the first part where I go, we can argue all day whether you should be doing drugs when you have children to care for. I'm talking about the thing we're talking about, not a made-up ancillary issue. We're talking about whether or not drugs were done in front of kids, around kids. And the answer is no. If kids aren't aware that drugs are being done in the next room, you are not doing drugs around kids. That's a fucking fact. Now, again, I get that you're like an emotional bitch and you're like, but you shouldn't do drugs if the kid, if you gotta leave the bathroom and go see. Correct. That's why I prefaced it. It's incredible that you can like say that before a thing and then you still get a dumb guy going like, yeah, but you.
No judgment, just saying that's the facts. And I didn't want to talk about this.
He still doesn't get it. He's like, okay, chief. It's like, no, what I'm saying is 100% accurate. You just can't wrap your brain around it. You're emotional, or you had a friend who did cocaine, or you had a kid that, like, you're emotional. There's nothing I'm saying that's incorrect. There's nothing I'm saying that's wrong. You're just over here going, yeah, but this.
Today. But yeah, he went on Twitter and he said, oh, Aaron's responsible for my daughter's positive test. It's interesting. I was gone in early April. The positive test was late May. It's fascinating. But that I just kind of saw that as a desperate move from a flailing alcoholic is what I saw. And it's interesting because throughout this whole thing the last year, it was, oh, the cops rubbed it in her hair. Then it was, oh, it was a false positive.
So now Aaron's gaslighting everybody. This is important. Aaron's gaslighting everyone, telling them that Nick tried to convince people that the cop rubbed cocaine into her hair. Hey, a little tyke. And that's why the kid tested positive cocaine. Now, again, anybody who's been watching this show and following the Aaron Imholte saga knows for a fact, Aaron didn't know how follicle tests work. And Aaron said that either Nick kissed his kid's head and then cocaine got from his mouth, because that's where you do cocaine, into the kid's hair. And that's why the kid tested positive. Aaron said that somebody rubbed cocaine. Aaron said all that. Nick never, as far as I know, Nick never once came out and goes, for all we know, a cop could have rubbed cocaine into the kid. Nick never said that. But Aaron's going to gaslight you. Aaron's going to convince you that's what Nick tried to convince people. It's insane. It's insane. That was Aaron's take. That was Aaron's take because Aaron didn't understand a follicle test. He thought if the hair had cocaine on the outside of it, that it would test positive for cocaine.
And it's interesting because throughout this whole thing the last year, it was, the cops rubbed it in her hair. Then it was.
Yeah, that's what he said. Remember that time Nick came out and said the cops rubbed it in her hair?
It was a false positive. 1 in 5 are a false positive. And then the other one was, he had some other excuse for,
I can't remember.
Never happened. That didn't really happen.
So a court document came out that said a child tested positive for cocaine. We all saw it. And then Nick said that never happened. My kid never tested positive for cocaine. Look, if anybody's got a clip, let me know.
Now all of a sudden it's my fault. He must have found out something and he's raging about it, and he had to throw a little bit of the blame back on me.
What did he find out? I have a feeling that Nick's just, almost done with his shit and your shit's piling up and he's getting ready to release. Again, does Nick lie? 100%. 100%. Anybody who thinks Nick's not a liar is just not living on the planet we live on. But you lie. I lie. People lie. I don't even have COVID. No, but everybody lies. And if you think that Nick's not lying about stuff, you're crazy. And everyone fucking lies. Everyone fucking lies, especially when they're in trouble, man. Especially when they're staring down the barrel of a gun. That's a fact. That's a fact. We know for a fact Nick lied about drinking or whatever. That came out on Dick Masterson's show or whatever.
But like I said, when you can see through people and you see their true colors and you know what they are, you just kind of see it as the frightened flailings of a desperate man. And like I said, maybe a little help, maybe a little sobriety, Now,
again, Aaron hasn't known this whole time about whether these guys are doing drugs or drinking. Like, I don't have a fucking clue. And I don't really care. Like, if Nick wants to drink and fuck up his probation or whatever, like that's Nick's business. Seems fucking dumb to do. So I would assume he's not. But Aaron's over there like, he's such a drunk. He needs to lay off the alcohol. It's like, you sound in your feelings. This sounds defensive.
That pig asked to gobble my noodle. I shooed him away.
Where are you, you skinwalker, burnt head bitch? Our kids are hungry for your lactating tits.
I too like small furry claw animals in my pat box.
I eschewed him away. I like that you think Kevin would say, I eschewed him away. I too eschewed him away. Gagzuki. Yeah, this was supposed to be 100, but the slider messed up. Try again. They'll let you do it again.
No one brought Trump up except these 4 tickets worth of trumped up charges.
No one brought Trump up except these 4 tickets of trumped up charges. He's literally yelling. First of all, he's instead of pronouncing it MAGA, he was pronouncing it MAGA. Come on, MAGA. MAGA, man. We're all MAGA, right? It's like, we're saying MAGA. We're calling it MAGA now.
Maybe work on yourself.
Garnier Cockatici, Your Honor.
Garnier Cockatici, Your Honor. Whatever the fuck that means.
A little bit. That was a pretty weird deal today. I got to be honest.
Finally.
If you went to sleep, you obviously weren't doing it right. Deutsch Chad says he just keeps making himself look more retarded. Yeah, I mean, I hope it's just substance problems, but I think it's also psychological problems. I think if you don't take...
So you don't know if it's substance problems, but you're telling everybody he's a drunk? And then he needs to get sober?
responsibility and you don't adjust your life, I think that stuff tends to kind of swallow you up and eat you up. And then
now, again, look, you like Nick, you hate Nick. You like Toe, you hate Toe. Whatever it is, if you think, like just from a practical, real world level, if you think Nick Rekieta has not had to adjust his life, you're mentally ill. If you think Nick Rekieta hasn't changed his life, you're mentally ill. Like, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Blame everyone who's not you. I mean,
I
literally.
eschew your nickery ass again.
I eschew your nickery ass again.
Blaming me for anything at this point is just blaming a phantom. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of what I am. I'm a phantom. I'm a ghost that lives in his dreams, lives in his head. And
totally. And you know what? That might be true. That might be true. I get cards and letters from Nick all the time. Sexual advances, nudes. I think Nick might be obsessed with men. I think Nick might. That might be true. 100% Nick lives in Aaron's head rent free. But I'm not denying that it might go the other way around. These guys are like trauma bonded. You know what I mean? Like you can't argue that when you go through something like this together, and again, even if you're adversaries, I don't know, man. I don't know. Aaron might live in Nick's head rent free too. That might be true. I don't know.
It's too bad. It's too bad. Gray Duckling with $5. Thank you very much. He says, where's the big dick energy at?
Nick's house.
Right here, dude. Willy Nilly with $4.99 says, you did say that you were always caring for the kids. Spin yourself out of this one. Oh, sweeper. That's not what I said. I said I made
sweeper. Anyone who brings up facts is a sweeper. Ugh.
Made food every once in a while.
This is both things can be true. Nick Rekieta could be a giant piece of shit, and Aaron Imholte could be a giant piece of shit. You're couldn't that both be true?
I think I've said more than enough that it was we were a house full of fuck-ups who made terrible decisions.
And then one of us went and told the police and the church about it. Thank God it was me.
Sorry, I didn't.
I wish I got cards from Patty. All I get is an ass full of jizz.
Jesus Christ. Coach Jim Jones Beverage Company. Who is this? Who is this?
Bud. 95 away. Thank you very much.
An ass full of jizz. Ugh.
Tothrob says, would he be more mad because the kiddo took his last 8-ball? I don't want to. The joke about that should be on him, not on the kid. That's sad. I mean, the kid's a victim in that whole deal. Fuck you, dude, with $100 says, so is the VIP still a thing? Just curious.
So the VIP, the legendary steel toe VIP. Someone asks, is that still a thing? Woo. Let's have a listen to this.
He did say we're putting new VIPs on hold until I catch up with not only the current VIPs, which are done. We do have all of those ordered, and as soon as
we have all the current VIPs done, it's all taken care of. Now, by the way, he has said that exact thing about 4 different times over the past 6 months. There was a point in July, June, where Aaron was like, I'm sorry, I didn't realize. There was a point before we knew April was gone and they were getting divorced. There was a point in April where Aaron said, sorry, I didn't realize how behind April was with the orders. We're getting all that caught up. He has announced
been here 2 years, Nika.
Thank you, Jim Jones Beverage Company. Are you related to Vegas beer sales Jerry? Do you know Jerry Jones? He has told us 1,000,000 times that these VIPs are caught up, that the VIPs are all sent out, that the VIPs have everything they're due. Now, is that true?
As soon as they get theirs, then we're going to have all the current VIPs order their one annual piece of merch.
Okay. That's what I wanted to focus on. Then we're going to have all the current VIPs order their one annual piece of merch. This is very important because he used to say all VIPs are VIPs forever, and you get 4 pieces of new merch a year. We released 4 new pieces of merch a year, and you get it all. Now, again, this is untenable for a business to do. Giving out 1 new piece of merch a year to people who gave you $250 in 2021 is insane. But Aaron has said it many times. Once a VIP, always a VIP. No dues necessary. $250 in a week. You have to give $250 in 1 week. Not at once. Just in a week. And you become a VIP and you get 3 shirts, a hoodie, an entry to $100 drawing every month, and every new piece of merch Steel Toe releases. Up to 4 pieces of merch a year. And now he's rewriting the rules saying, no. You get your 1 free piece of merch a year. Now, that didn't happen in 2023 or 2024, but that was when that whore April was in charge. Now, I'm sure everybody's going to be getting their stuff. Listen to this again. Listen to him rewrite the rules. And by the way, the $100 a month drawing is gone too. So he has long betrayed all of his listeners on this shit.
Catch up with not only the current VIPs, which are done. We do have all of those ordered, and as soon as they get theirs, then we're going to have all the current VIPs order their 1 annual piece of merch, and then we're going to renew the VIP program. I just think we should take care of the people we owe.
April left a year ago. And he's like, you know what we should do? Take care of the people we promised stuff to. Bink! Let's hear what the VIP program's all about.
Congrats, dude.
Huge says, what does VIP mean? If you're a VIP, it means in the past you've given $250 to the show, and in exchange, our VIP program goes like this. $250 in contributions in a week gets you 3 of our Steel Toe t-shirts, our Steel Toe hoodie, 2 5.5-inch vinyl stickers. It also gets you 2 free tickets to every live event we do. You're entered in the $100 drawing for free every single month. And when we come out with new merch, you get a free copy just for yourself.
When we come out with new merch, you get a free copy just for yourself. Even sick, I looked up a clip for you. Every time we come out with new merch, you get one. Now, again, you may not be a business person, but do the math on this. $250. He's going to do a $100 drawing for you every month. Now, he hasn't done that in well over a year. That's just gone. 2 tickets to every live event, you know, as if you want to be at a tiki torch holding ceremony where everyone's standing on stage screaming the N-word. You want to travel to Stearns County, Minnesota, and go into a racist biker bar that makes pizza in a consumer oven behind the counter? Frozen pizzas to order. Ding, 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 ding. Order up. No thanks. And every time we come out with new merch, you get one for yourself.
It's to every live event we do.
They all will get their due. Take it for what you mean it for.
Hey, Ron, have you lost your ever-loving mind? The goal! The goal!
I too lost my goal and got Patty's fake COVID.
We're drawing for free every single month. And when we come out with new merch, you get a free copy.
When we come out with new merch, you get a free copy. He doesn't say t-shirt. He doesn't say hoodie. He doesn't say any of that. He says, when we come out with new merch, you get it. Well, last time I checked, they've got about 7 new items in the store. A mug, a shirt, a hoodie, a Save Gordy shirt, a Johnny Crutches shirt. You said I get a copy of all the new merch when it comes out. If I gave you $250 once upon a time. And he has explicitly stated, and I didn't have time to search for it today, but he has explicitly stated that you get up to 4 items a year as a VIP member. The rules keep changing. So I like that he's now going like VIP's on hold. So everybody who's giving us $250 this month, you're not a VIP because the program's on hold. But when those people do join the new VIP program, are they going to get 3 shirts? Are they going to get tickets? Are they going to get a drawing?
Let's not forget Fatty's fake COVID.
Shut up. I've had about enough of you now. You can stop giving me dollars, okay? Max Bringle says Chad is at war with KB via Twitter. I thought Kevin wasn't on Twitter anymore. I don't know what's happening. Prove it.
Before we start doing anew. So thank you, fuck you, dude, for $100 over on PayPal.
And I just want to say thank you for making it happen. Thank you.
And of course, that $100 also means...
But I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
He's like Chad with these clips. I mean, I've got clips, so I've got to play all my clips.
That's another win for the toe and a perfect week of evening shows, and we never even made it into the second hour this whole week. Thank you. MSO says fake. That's actually going to put fuck you, dude, at 150 for the week. So hold on a minute.
Yeah, whoa. Stop the presses. Soft timeout.
Fuck you, dude, is now in 4th at 150 behind Ace and Gray Duckling and
Fuck you, dude.
Steven. Wow. 181 for Ace after he throws in $10 and says Nick will never take responsibility for anything until he loses all his financial support and gets sober.
Yeah, why won't Nick get sober? Nick, why won't you just get sober? Again, nobody knows anything about what Nick's doing. But these idiots all just sit in a chat room going like, Nick, just get sober.
Chad versus KB is like me versus Melty. Just stop it, retard.
Hold on. Is this? No, it can't be Goldfolds. Goldfolds doesn't type like understandable sentences.
How much money does his family have? How? I don't. First of all, I won't get into how his family has money or anything. There's plenty on the internet about that. I don't know how much they have.
I'm glad he's not involved with this anymore. I for one, am glad he's moved up and onward.
I don't care for such things. $1 from Dive Bar says you're supposed to answer that question with bend over and I'll show you. $5 from Vadam. Now I got to keep track of how far ahead you guys are. Vadam with $5 says Nick is the same as Ruby and Kevin Frankie. I don't know who that is. Are they like a YouTube couple? Nick should be in prison as.
I was having a conversation with Slow Wife tonight about this. This is the most unnatural thing I've ever seen anyone do. And he does it where he just leaves it there. And the conclusion we came to, and granted her brain power is not anything to speak of, but it's stimming. It's 100% stimming. I want you to do it with me. Everybody, where you're at right now, just take one finger and look again, the indentation he's making in his skin as he does this. Like he's pressing pretty, not like hurting himself, but like it's not simply laying a finger on your cheek. It's pushing in. There's a do it where you're at. Just right now, just take your finger and push it into your cheek and your hands out. Just a finger. It's not like this where you're like, doing a school photo. It's your hand's off it out here, and you're just pushing into your cheek. And he just leaves it. Like, I'm not kidding, man. He just leaves it there while he talks. Like, it's literally him just self-soothing. It's not like it's nuts. Do it and tell me how natural this feels to just talk like that. It's insane. And he has a lot of these little tics, but like, fuck, is it weird? He's chewing on markers, he's undoing markers, he's always wringing his fingers and hands. He's a stimmy. He's stimmy.
Frankie? I don't know who that is. Are they like a YouTube couple? Nick should be in prison as Ruby Frankie is currently in prison for 90 years. Child.
Look at that. Look how deep he's pressing that finger into his cherub cheek. You know? I mean, watch how long he keeps it here.
Users. Well, everybody's got their opinion. Oh,
is it 2:30? Why are you?
I wanted to address was how sad what he did today was. I mean, that's just that's just senseless flailing.
It's crazy what he did.
More than anything else.
All right. Like, yeah, I don't know. That guy's just a loser. It's really sad what he's doing over there. It's like, what's going on? What the fuck is going on?
Let's move on to the next thing today. I know what you guys were excited for. My Lost Interest is on a roll tonight, so I'll read his for free. He says, you could pin a leaderboard graphic to the corner of your stream. I could.
Uh-oh. It's time for everybody's favorite segment. What should Steel Toe be? You have any ideas for how we can improve the show? We'd like to talk about them on the show for hours. I could do that. Yeah, that's a good idea. You mean not use a shitty whiteboard nobody can read? Interesting. Interesting theory.
Of your stream. I could.
Seems like a lot of work. First of all, I don't know if you could. I was
about to give a reason why I can't, but no, it's a good point. I could.
I'm not gonna, but I could.
Got me there.
And then I'll just move on and never think about it again.
It's actually not a terrible idea. MSO says even Matt
and we're moving on.
Has seen that. Doom Clone says, what kind of background? No, I can't spoil it.
So you've been teasing this new background, this metal sign. Metal. Matt is making me a sign of metal.
I already can't keep my fucking mouth shut. I got a text today about a radio thing that's got me super fucking excited. I'm glad we start these shows earlier now so I can get off the air and it's not too late to text that person back. But shh. Shh. And now I got
to Governor Dayton.
He thinks he's going back on radio. He thinks he's going back. It's never going to get old. It's never going to fucking get old. Dude, I got a text today about radio. Oh, dude, we're so close to radio. Radio is in our sights.
Leaders in the state, House, and Senate.
We're very disappointed.
Well, Moody with a joke. Moody says he needs a new background because his last one failed the check. Got him. Confirmed.
Hey, Representative Cornish, he was misbehaving a lot. He was he's not very nice to the women in the legislature should be respected.
His new thing is he does impressions for far too long. He was doing, what was he doing yesterday? Like Godfather or something. He literally did like a 2-minute impression while Johnny just sat there. Like,
this isn't a way to treat people.
Party leaders. It says there currently isn't.
Doom is the best in the world.
In the world. Doom is the best in the world. Okay. then we might as well play another Doom. If he's the best in the world, we might as well play another Doom.
Go!
Give it up for Doom.
Whatever results in the best version, honestly, is best. All right, then numero uno. I'm going to do it Rumble Friday, but I need to make sure you're there when I do it. All right? Numero uno says, I wasn't going to spoil it, but agreeing to Criminal means you're up against a classic Jules performance. Did Jules David do Criminal? I still haven't mailed her. I have her Stoney's tank top sitting upstairs fucking on my...
We're supposed to believe this is a real person? Jules David, is it?
Counter. God damn, I have...
He has her shirt upstairs sitting on his counter. Huh?
Failed Jules David badly. She's only been nothing but nice to this program.
He's so fucking delusional.
I fucked her over. Damn it. Cheetos gave it to her, too. Gave it to Jules David. And I fucked up as the middleman. Okay, numero uno. Then we're...
So Cheetos gave a Stoney's tank top to Aaron to give to Jules David. This is Mike David of Red Bar's throaty vocal fry off camera wife / carer.
If Jules David has done it as well, then here's what I would like. I would like to do it on Friday for Rumble Friday, and then I would like it sent to Mike David for him to be the judge as to who did it better, Jules or me.
So he's going to sing Criminal by Fiona Apple or... And then, first of all, Aaron can't sing. Aaron's tone deaf. Walking in Memphis. Okay. Aaron has no rhythm. Aaron has no timing. Can't sing. He's tone deaf. He probably can't play an instrument. Why is he going to sing a song? How did this even come up?
Fair enough. Numero uno says, LOL, are you serious? It's almost a year anniversary of when they were top tonator. I know.
Okay, so does anybody remember? I guess Jules David was the top tonator. Now, again, there used to be, remember the fake Jules David that used to give hundreds of dollars to KB back in like 2023? Look, I don't have any recollection of what Aaron's talking about, but I imagine a fake Jules David gave Aaron some money, and now he's like, "That's so sweet. I'm gonna mail you a shirt. I'm gonna mail you a shirt. Oh fuck! I left the shirt up on the counter, and now it's been over a year. So now we're supposed to. You've had a shirt on your counter for a year. Like,
Patty, my chatterbait clam packer quit working. Get it here. We got bills.
I too have licked Patrick's wife's clit.
My chatterbait clam packer? I don't even want to know what that is.
What in HELL is going on around here, Coach Patrick? Is this Rumble Link Friday a week-old video about the TRANS? Stop your Donald ducking around.
Stop your Donald ducking around. Look, for 1 year, he's had a shirt on his counter. Does this give you a state of Aaron Imholte's life? Does this give you a picture of the state of Aaron Imholte's household? You know, April left, and by his own admission, she did all the chores. She mowed the lawn, she cleaned, she cooked, she picked the kids up, she dropped the kids off until a restraining order prevented her from doing that. And, for a year, he's had a shirt sitting on his counter. Like, I don't even know what to fucking say. Every day you just walk by that shirt and don't even think about it. Your counter is cluttered with a shirt for a year. Every morning you go get one of your shitty Walmart bowls and pour yourself a bowl of honey bunches of scroats or whatever the fuck you eat for breakfast. And then next to it's just a shirt. You just have a shirt and you're just like, I wonder what that shirt is. I can't remember. And now he's acting like it's a big, like, oh, I failed Jules David. Oh, she's been so good to the show. She has? They ordered the blanket. They ordered the Aaron Imholte mugshot blanket. They ain't fans. They ain't fans. Get real.
I'm fucking terrible. Doom Clone says, you said all the merch was sent out earlier, right? I remember that. I did. I've sent out all the VIP shit. I forgot about Jules's tank.
No, yes. I just forgot about that. I forgot about that one. Everything else, that's the one thing I forgot to mail out. Oh.
Top, because all the VIP shit I've sent out is online. It's on Spring. I just order it, boom, punch in the address, send it out. Jules, I physically...
Like, I also haven't mailed out stickers for the same reason. You know? Like, all my merch gets mailed to you from fulfillment. Like, I don't keep it here and mail it out. I don't have time for that. But stickers I have here and I need to mail out, and that's why nobody's gotten them for 8 months. I just don't. Like, it's pure laziness. And the fact that I don't care about you, the listener. Hit the like button. No excuses other than, like, I haven't done it. That's on me. Imagine if the stickers were on my kitchen counter, though. And every day I walked by them and just looked at them and went, huh, stickers on my counter. That's just where they go, I guess.
We have her tank top in my house. Son of an asshole. You know, if it was Mike's, I wouldn't give a shit.
See what he did? Him and Mike are peers, and they like to jab each other back and forth. He said that.
But Jules is an innocent. No, she's not. She's a stupid bitch. Shut up. So what if they ruined you and exposed you? Be a fucking man for once in your life. Stop dressing your dog up like a fag.
Who is he talking about? Does anyone have a clue who he's talking about?
But Jules is an innocent. No, she's not. She's a stupid bitch.
Who's he doing an impression of here? Who dresses their dog up like a fag?
Shut up. So what if they ruined you and exposed you? Be a fucking man for once in your life. Stop dressing your dog up like a fag. All right.
Does anyone know what he's talking about? People are saying you probably. I mean, but that doesn't apply to me. I've never talked about Jules. Like, I don't know Jules at all. And I don't dress my dog up. What is he talking about? What is he talking about? When did I ever dress my dog up like a First of all, why is that even coming up? This is nuts. This is nuts. He's talking about Elisa Jordana. Someone said you dressed your dog up for pictures. I did? I mean, what are you talking about? Honestly, if I dress my dog up, I'll be the first one to tell you. I think people who dress their dog up are insane. People put jackets and shirts and vests on their dog. I mean, I don't know what you're talking. I don't know what you're talking about.
Right, let's go into I figured some people would like that.
Who's he? Like, honestly, I don't think it's me because I've never said that about Jules, and like I don't know. I'm confused. So now I think what's happened here is Doom has removed. Correct me if I'm wrong, Doom. I don't know if he's here. I think Doom removed the audio so it wouldn't get a copyright strike. But this is Aaron trying to sing for a second. This is great.
Wave your hands from side to side and say, I believe in Joe Hendry and say, wave your hands from side to side and say,
Okay, this is where we're the chat's very confused. People are going, "Didn't you put a small fedora on your dog?" No. No. Again, I don't know who he's talking about or who he's confusing or whatever. No. Hey, look, if you can find me with a picture of a fedora on my dog, I'll eat my own words. I won't eat my own shit because it's highly possible I'm out of it. I put a fedora on my dog. Yeah. I forgot about that.
So I have an idea. I think we should all get together.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, did Chula really die? Oh, this makes one of these gifts really nice then. We're going to put a bunch of shit in this package since it's way too big for a small tank top.
So now again, businessman Aaron bought the wrong size of envelope. No, there's nobody on earth who's ever ordered this much merch.
Hey, Ron, shirts and counters are none of your business. Settle down, fat turd.
And I too like to shake hands with women with my penis.
I too am getting tired of the restrictions.
I don't know what's going on. But he bought the wrong size envelope. No one's ever ordered this much merch from Aaron. But he's got this giant envelope. And now his solution, instead of getting the right size envelopes, is I guess we'll just give away a ton more merch to fill it up. Again, another fantastic business decision. He's going to stuff it with a bunch of shit. Dude, we're going to send you so much shit. We're going to send a bunch of shit.
Shit in this package since it's way too big for a small tank top. We're going to fill this up and we're going to address it to Jules.
Yeah, that's how it would get to her.
And we're going to make a nice...
he's telling us how mail works again.
Little care package. How's that sound? We're going to put a bunch... Here, I already got a few things.
Hold on. So Mike David's dog died, and then now he's saying... Is he talking about Mike David's dog? Did Mike David dress his dog up?
Is that we're going to send the...
Now I just catch this.
A bunch here. I already got a few things.
Just like Chad reaching around his desk to see what kind of crap he can throw in there. You guys want a keychain? You guys want a sticker?
I got a few things that...
So right here we see, and this is unreal. This is Aaron's new stick. Remember, he used to have the 5-inch hubcap sticker decals. And I guess these are his new stickers. And again, if you know anything about merch and purchasing merch, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think what's going on is Aaron is now printing his own stickers. He's buying like Avery sticker paper for his inkjet printer, and he's bought, it's perforated, and he's printing sheets of stickers himself.
A yes, no to earn game date. If it's not Tukey, suck a dick.
Jesus Christ. If he's not printing his own stickers, then buying stickers like this is insane. Let's pretend for a minute he's not printing his own sticker sheets, because that's the only excuse to have a sticker sheet like this. But you're ordering sheets of stickers that you then have to tear apart? What a nightmare. What a fucking nightmare. How can someone be on the planet and look at every other show and their merch and get stickers from other shows? Like, see how everyone else does everything and then still order like the shittiest, cheapest, crappiest, low budget. And again, if he's printing these at home on his inkjet printer, like his daughter does their t-shirts, you know, printing out, you know, they got their Epson or their Bubble Jet, just making shirts and stickers now. It's sadder than what April used to do with the iron-on shit. But the fact that he showed this sheet of stickers, I thought was crazy. So him and Slampies are just spending evenings tearing stickers.
Things that we're going to send the David family.
Okay. What are you going to send them? Reach around your desk, grab some crap, and tell us what you're going to send them.
Do you think these coasters will make...
Now, the stickers have a different logo on them. The coasters have the old logo. The shirts have the old logo.
Make it, they're ceramic. Do you think if I pack...
So he's another one of these guys who has gone out to a promotions company and just ordered useless shit. Why do you have steel toe ceramic coasters? Why did you buy those? Why did you buy steel toe ceramic coasters? What do I think these would make it? Do you think these would make it? You might have to wrap them in something. You might, you know, when I send out shot glasses, I wrap them up in a shirt so they don't break. Make sure it's packed well. He's like, do you think these would make it? Also, what is this segment we've just slipped into? Aaron thinks about what to send a listener? Is that the segment? Is this the show?
Package these. This is bubble wrap. I mean, this is a bubble package. Do you...
It's like the sores on my cooter. Just scratch and peel them off. All good then.
I too have nothing to add.
It's like the sores on my cooter. Just scratch and peel them off.
You think if I put some coasters in there for the Davids?
Look at him. Look at him stemming, rubbing that coaster. Watch him. What? From the minute he picks it up, he's rubbing this coaster in an autistic way. Watch it. Oh, hold on.
Do you think...
Watch how he feels it right here.
Think these coasters...
Did you catch that? It's subtle, but he brings it up and he rolls, he turns it in his hand and has to feel it. He's very stimmy. He's very stimmy. This is what autists act like.
David family. Do you think these coasters will make it? They're ceramic. Do you think if I package these, this is...
Now watch him. He'll turn it in his hand and patty cake it around. He's got to touch it. He's got to self-stimulate.
Bubble wrap. I mean, this is a bubble package. Do you think if I put some coasters
Look at that.
in...
Look, watch right here. Look at this. Look at what he's doing. He's got to feel it. He's got to feel it. A lot of people are saying that feel it. You know. Look at him. Look at him rubbing it. That's a good coaster. That's a nice coaster. This coaster feels good. Nobody hates you, Aaron. You have a nice coaster. It's so good.
Package. Do you think if I put some coasters in there for the Davids?
Can we get one that you've touched all over repeatedly?
That they would make it? Let's put that in there. Look at this. If Chula really did die, that's very, very sad. Their dog Chula. I should put this little dog in there.
What's going on? What's going on? like I'm being real. What's wrong with this guy? dude, I should put this dog in there. And coasters and a sticker.
I won this from a claw machine at my buddy's cabin. This is
your buddy has a cabin with its own claw machine? I've heard of people having a pinball machine. Your buddy has a claw machine and he charges money. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. And it's clearly holiday themed, you know? So they've just been sitting around his house for months.
We called this Camo Dog.
We do?
I was at a bar. I was just 3 sheets. We were out on the lake all day. We came into the bar at night. And I won this in a claw machine.
Did you get it at your buddy's cabin or a bar?
Wrap the coat.
Oh, you know what? Because Stoney's is Cheeto's house. You know how like Cheeto's lives above the bar? And it's like a house. It's like rehabbed into a bar. Maybe all of Aaron's friends like live in a bar. But Nick's an alcoholic.
Coasters in a tank. That is.
Somebody said wrap the coasters in a tank top. Watch him go like, fuck. You guys are smart.
A great idea.
Let me write that down so I don't forget it.
Puerto Rican prostate puncher says, sorry she died. Here, have some stickers. Laughing. Gray Duckling says, man-child handwriting incoming. All right. Let's, here. We've got the tank top.
Minutes ago. Now we're right at 4 minutes. Didn't he act like he forgot until numero uno Josh Denny fan sent in a chat, and then he goes, oh, fuck, I forgot it. It's upstairs on the counter. A minute ago, he just said, like, oh, fuck, it's upstairs on the counter. No? Am I nuts?
I fucked her over. Damn it. Whatever results in the best version, honestly, is best. All right, then numero uno, I'm going to do it Rumble Friday, but I need to make sure you're there when I do it. All right? Numero uno says, I wasn't going to spoil it, but agreeing to Criminal means you're up against a classic Jules performance. Did Jules David do Criminal?
No, they haven't brought up the tea yet or anything.
I still haven't mailed her. I have her Stoney's tank top sitting upstairs fucking on my counter. God damn, I have failed Jules David badly. She's only.
I have it upstairs on the counter and now it's right beside him. I was just checking. Jesus Christ.
For Jules. Let's here. We've got the tank top for Jules. It's it's a pink Stoney's tank top. Look at that. Here we go. Look at that. There's Jules David's Stoney's tank top.
Now it's down here. Huh.
We're going to wrap the steel toe coaster. Well, the steel toe coaster has our Twitch address on.
Why is he packing merch live? What's going on? This is the show? He's going to pack one listener's package? By the way, this is a free package he's not even making money on? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. You know, when I do the, I haven't done the mystery boxes because I'm ill. But when I do the mystery boxes, I think I'm going to go live. And you're going to watch me pack the mystery boxes in my garage. Would you like that? I'll go live from my garage. And you can watch me pack the mystery boxes and you can guess which one might be yours, what you might have coming. I'll run around my garage. I've got all my boxes of shit. And I'll just be packing up shit and throwing it in the boxes. Is that a show?
But so these are a little aged, but that's okay.
These are a little aged. So they're old coasters. These are old coasters.
Put one in there for the Davids. And then a little doggy for Chula.
Isn't Chula's the dog, right? Chula's dead. It's a doggy for your dead doggy. Got it.
R.I.P. Chula, and you can have a camo dog. There we go. And boom. Yeah, it's a collector's item. We'll wrap that up nice.
He's wrapping a coaster in a shirt.
Throw that in there. There we go. Throw that in. We are making a Jules David care package on the program. This will make up for it being a year overdue. There we go. Look at all this room we still have in this file.
Yeah, you bought 3 foot by 3 foot envelopes for some reason. Were you planning on mailing out tires?
Fucking thing. I mean, come on. We'll throw the stickers in there.
Sure. A whole sheet of them. You know how much ink that uses?
There we go. Some steel toe stickers. What else are we going to give the Davids?
God, a superiority complex.
I'm going to give them my Nazi coin. No way in hell.
So now he's literally looking around his backdrop, seeing what's disposable.
They don't get my Nazi coin.
So now he's grabbing the picture that Fearless drew that is Aaron as Beaker from the Muppets. Now, Aaron claims that Fearless drew this for him and framed it and sent it into him. Fearless has categorically said, what? That didn't happen. So clearly someone, either Aaron lied completely and like is doing this to like own the tards, or someone screen capped it and printed it and sent it into him. Either way, it was making fun of him. And Fearless claims she didn't do it. Aaron tells people every time that someone made it for him, someone drew it for him, someone gave this to him as a gift. And again, Fearless, I haven't caught Fearless in a lie yet, and I'm looking really hard all the time. But she claims she never did this. And watch what he says. First of all, watch how long it takes him to stare at it. Watch how long it takes him to stare and process this drawing. 1, 2, 3.
A fan made that for me. I can't give that away.
A fan made that for me. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. It'd be like me having the Nannerpuss Warhol and being like, a fan made this for me. But really, like, Cardiff's kids did it to make fun of me, and then I printed my own.
Should we send him the Jew book? Oh my God, should we send him the secret history of Jews in America?
Sure.
That would be fun.
Would it?
Do you think that
that would be fun? Question mark. That would be fun. This is the segment. This is the show.
They'd like that. Numero, do you think that the Davids would see the humor in the secret history of the Jews in America book?
I know I'm laughing.
No, Kloppo, I can't give them Mike Lindell. That would be sacrilege. There's no way. All right.
Can you, when Aaron does lose his house and have to move, can you imagine how sad packing will be? Like, it's just garbage. It's like trash.
Hashtag Hackamania. I haven't shipped my bed. Come see them.
He's like packing up all his little dolls and his Nazi coin and his Jew book and his racist pillow, man. Like,
hold on a second. I'm going to give them the...
Like, if this is what his studio looks like, imagine the rest of his house. Like, we've seen parts of it. It's very bare with the exception of piles of trash. His whole house has to be so fucking sad.
Secret history. Now wait a minute. Unless a real fan gave me this, I think this was a troll. I thought they sent it to Stoney's to be like, look at the guy that you're advertising with. Was this real? Sam Show, did you really send? If you really sent this to me.
If you sent me this History of the Jews book unironically, then I'll keep it. But if it's a joke, which I think the Jews are, then I'll give it to Mike David because he's a Jew. Was this real or is this a joke? Is this a cool book or is this a troll? Because if it's real,
I'm keeping it. I thought this was sent like as a troll thing.
Imagine not being able to distinguish trolls. It's hard for me to tell who a fan is and who a troll is. Yeah, because they're all troll. There's no such thing as I guess, no pin 15.
If you really did send this, I'm not getting rid of it. I thought this was some kind of...
I didn't realize this was precious. I didn't realize that this was... Is this real? Is this a good... Oh, this is a good present? This is a real book? Got it.
Of a troll shit, and I would send it to the Davids. I feel bad now.
Can we agree OJ sucks bent dicks?
I don't know its preference.
If it was Sam Show, then I'm sorry. I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't know. Numero uno with $1 says, I can't take responsibility for any of this beyond making sure the requested tank gets mailed.
Say it along at home.
Helgi with $1 says, pull Gordy out of the crawl space and put him in the box too. Win-win. You get rid of that Chihuahua and they get a replacement dog. Gordy is not negotiable.
Negotiable?
Maybe that's it. Shoot.
God, I thought I had more. Cue that meme of Travolta. He's like,
son of a bitch. I'm looking around the studio. I'm looking around the room here.
Mm-hmm.
No real steel toe stuff.
There's no real steel toe stuff in the studio. Huh. There's no real steel toe stuff
that I can send them. Numero uno Josh Denny fan with $1 says, all I can say is last we saw Red Bar, he was on your side, so just think carefully here. Well, then why don't I just send him the Chula dog? Why don't I send him the coaster and Jules thing?
So you're taking out the stickers?
Should we write him a nice note too? Should we type him a note or should I handwrite them a note?
What's going on? Are you asking a girl to prom? Why are you so nervous? And again, why is this being done on the show? What should I send? What should I write? Should I type it or handwrite it?
Which one? Do you think that if we send Jules David a care package, do we include a handwritten note or a typed out note?
Put up a poll. Look at him thinking. He's pretending to be thinking, but he's actually chat checking. Don't ever be fooled. He's chat checking, baby. What should we do? What should we do? What do you think we should do?
A handwritten note or a typed out note? Clopogram.
What was that? What was this? Did you see that? Did you just see this cuck go? He's not. I mean, was he just thinking about stamps and had to lick his finger like a lizard or Nick's prick? What was that?
Type.
Just pardon me a second, guys. Anyway, what should we do for the... What was that? What was that? Sorry, guys. Whenever I'm talking about Mike David, I do start thinking about putting fingers in my mouth and licking them. I mean, just get fucked. What is going on?
Type.
He does it methodically, too. It's like, ugh. It's like...
But we can agree he should day. Oh, ooh, man, Sushi J, that was a chicken bone.
I too hate dark tinted men that roofed our house while you were away.
Who's Coach Jim Jones' Buffalo Bakery? What is it? Beverage company.
Note. Type. Clopogram says type it out. All right. Well, here's what we'll do. Type note.
What is that? What is that? That's so fucking weird. Somebody play Careless Whisper.
Type. Clopogram says type it out. All right. Well, here's what we'll do. We will we'll go file new.
Oh no. Everything he does, he has to announce. We go to file new. File new. What is this?
And we'll write Dear Davids.
What is happening? What is going on? This is his show. This is his show.
Especially Jules. Here we go.
Intro done.
Oh shit. I really suck at just really kind of everything.
I really suck. What did he say?
Oh shit. I really suck at just really kind of everything. Here we go. Let's go.
Change font to Dingbat.
Oh, to the Davids. Thank you so much for your generosity nearly a year ago.
I've been mulling it over since then. Hence why I'm including this old coaster. By the way, I only sent one coaster. And these hand-printed stickers.
I am so sorry that I forgot about Jules' tank top. I heard about your recent death in the family. All of us here at Steel Toe, were very sad.
This is insane. I hope everyone knows how insane this is.
To hear of Chula's passing. We hope this gift package will help. Feel free to name the dog and use the coaster and stickers.
Feel free to use the coaster and stickers. Oh, I can? I don't just have to throw them directly away. I'm allowed to use them. God, if he hadn't included this note with permission to use the things he's sending, I don't know what they would have done.
Feel free to name the dog.
That made me hot. Sing more, Wham!
I got this, Patty. Put that away. You ready for 4 inches of limp salami, baby?
I am. Bring it on.
And use the coaster.
Feel free to use the coaster. You'll have to take turns because I only sent one of them. But maybe you can alternate back and forth fast enough to where it won't leave a ring on your table.
Will help. Feel free to name the dog and use the coaster.
Feel free to name the dog and use the coaster. Use the coaster. Soak up moisture with the coaster. Use the stickers. Try the adhesive on the stickers. Feel free to name the dog. Thanks. And use the coaster.
Will help. Feel free to name the dog and use the coaster.
Oh, holy shit. This is unfucking real. This is a show. And what's weird is he'd be doing this even if he wasn't live. Dear David's grunting like it's a tennis match while he types.
And stickers.
Feel free to use the stickers. Every time I mail out stickers, I'm going to tell people feel free to use them. Hey, don't feel bad about peeling these and sticking them on stuff. Go right ahead. You've earned it.
P.S. Patrick Melton is a fat, hacky M.A.
M.A.P. I'm not kidding you. I've been out of it and not paying attention to Steel Toe for like 2 weeks. Look at the grin on his face. Remember, he owns me and he lives in my head. But out of nowhere, during all this, bink, Patrick Melton is a what?
Hacky M.A.
Melton's making them feel. Melton's making them feel. Melton's making them feel. Melton's making them feel. Melton's making them feel.
There you go. What about their generosity in constructing an effigy of your greatest enemy and then beheading him? They didn't make an effigy of Natalie Ringsmith. Feel free to name the dog and use the coaster and stickers.
Feel free to name the dog and use the coaster and stickers. Melton's making them peel stickers.
I'm soldering a superstar right now. I need a Charlotte cup holder.
It hurts, Daddy.
Oh, God, I can't believe he's using Charlotte's voice.
We wish nothing but good things for the David family in 2025 and beyond. Is it?
We'll wait.
There we go. Now, let's load some paper in.
Now, let's load some paper in. Why would you have to load paper? Oh, because you've been printing stickers. We're now watching a guy load his printer. We've just finished the Microsoft Word segment. Probably works. Let me just top up my cyan. So he's got his printer at his side.
There we go. Now let's load some paper in.
Yes, let's.
I took all the paper.
Oh no, he's bending over to load paper. I took all the paper out. Did you hear that? I took all the paper out. I took all the paper routes.
I'm an asshole.
Again, the only reason to take paper out is to print stickers.
Come on, goddammit. Oh.
What's happening here?
Some paper in. I took all the paper out. I'm an asshole. Come on, goddammit.
Excuse me, may I ask you a few questions?
Oh. That's how that works.
Are those acid wash jeans?
There we go. And let's print this off.
Boots with the durr.
Print.
File. Print. 1. All pages. Print. Sending to printer.
Print. Printer offline.
Aaron, Patrick, Ray, and Shuli have me in a container. Shh, they're going away.
Printer offline? It's not like the toe. Usually our text sings around here. Everything's usually humming along perfectly.
Print. Printer offline? What the fuck?
What are we watching? Circuit shitty?
Oh, I picked the wrong one. Whoopsie daisy.
I picked the printer on my left, which is out of order, and I'm using the one on my right. Sticker printer.
Where's my cock-sucking printer?
Oh, God.
This is going great.
Oh.
Dude, he's so excited about going back to radio. Dude, they're excited about having him. I think this is why he started clipping his own stuff. He's like, you know what? Doom's not really clipping the stuff I want him to clip. Loading paper and printers, bending over, Windows issues. That's not what I want him to clip. You missed our entire thing about Joy Reid. Doom, what's wrong with you? You gotta pay Doom to clip nice stuff about you. The minute I stop paying Doom, he'll start clipping all my gaffes and flubs, and believe me, I'll be wrecked. I mean, what? This is insane.
Wake up, you cunt.
Wake up, cunt. I thought I had Wake on LAN enabled. Let's go to File, Settings.
Wow. Hunchback has a giant hog. Wait, you should pay me for this.
Pay you to say I have it. Who is this guy? I've never heard of this guy in my life.
Melton is our new Oprah. He has a legion of women clamoring for an onion hat under their seat.
You get an onion hat. You get a coaster. Feel free to name the coaster and use the dog.
I would not shit in Goldfield's mouth if it would save him.
Nor would I.
I'd taste it.
This disgusts me.
He must have seen the Melton Mystery Box Red Bar clip. Maybe. He didn't pack up his wife to mail to another podcaster. He hand delivered her.
The sound of retreaded people makes me waste my money. F-U-C-K. I'm eating dog food because you keep showing me these ass. H-O-L-E-S is. I sleep in a jackstrap hammock.
I like that he spelled holes but said ass. Haley's a tranny. La playa de Jules está haciendo tocino dolce. I'm not really a Spaniard. La playera de Jules está haciendo tocino dolce. Is it Italian?
Is this the wrong one?
Is this the wrong one? How many printers does he have?
Why isn't my printer awake?
We don't know. Can you handle this off the program? I had a printer issue the other day. It was the power cable. You don't see me coming in here hitting go live about it.
There we go. All right. Any second now. Here
clapping about it.
We go. Come on. Fire up, you stupid bitch.
God. Anybody else annoyed by how long it takes
He
to
got
spool?
titties like Oprah.
I, too, have some saggage.
It takes so long to spool a print job live. It's almost like this isn't good content.
And then I can send off the Jules tank top.
How much do you want to bet this doesn't get sent out for months? This will just sit in the corner of the studio. Gordy will be chewing on the coaster, grinding down his teeth into the ceramic.
Boy, for what was supposed to be a really quick bit, I sure did fuck that up. All right. Let's
So it was planned? So when you said the shirt's up on the counter and then, oh, it's all right here with the envelope. And then now you're admitting it was a planned bit? This was great. Again, like every instinct this guy has is awful. You know it'll be a great bit. Me troubleshooting my printer.
Let's write the address on this.
Now look how loose everything in this. He said he was going to pack it full. It's all going to come unraveled in there. The coaster's going to break. It's loose AF. And he doesn't have the brains, 100%. He doesn't have the brains to fold it over and stick the adhesive down to like make the package half the size. He'll just seal it how it's supposed to be sealed, and it'll all be loosey-goosey inside. Who wants to bet?
Oh, my God. This is a goddamn... You know what? Let's do this after the show. I'm embarrassing the hell out of myself. You people...
14 minutes in, he's like, you know what? This is not good. I'm embarrassing the hell out of myself. This is not a good segment.
Paid for this. All right. Off we go.
Finally, let's start the show.
Printer lost interest. Yeah, I think my printer stopped giving a fuck about this bit, too. All right. Thank you very much. I do have numero uno, Josh Denny fan. I do have the address now. We're good to go.
Okay.
Helgi says, you should have wrote this. Hey, Mike and Jules, I hope all is well. Wishing nothing but the best for you. Sorry to hear about Chula. Here's some gifts. Much love. I know. I'm a wordy cunt.
I had to put the thing in there about Melton because that was so appropriate to what we were discussing. Oh, wait. No, he just popped in my head because he owns my brain.
I'm sorry. All right, let's continue on.
Finally.
That took way too long. Yes, numero uno, your stuff from the other week has been sent out. Elon Musk has lost $52 billion in net worth this year. Oh, shit, I missed some super chats, and I apologize for that. Gray Duckling with $5 says,
I was too busy sending out free things to notice the income.
Time Aaron grabs random shit and mails it to people, already going senile. I am. This really is not a good look for me. This has really been a bad segment. $1 from Puerto Rican Prostate Puncher says, Dear Red Bar, sorry she died. Here, have some stickers and a book explaining how horrible your people are. Big kisses. See?
Oh, baby. So there we are. I don't know if there's more Steel Toe stuff to watch. Maybe there is. Maybe there's not. I know people want to watch the Kevin Brennan being pulled over footage. It's short, so it won't take long. And again, this is on the channel if you want to go check it out. Posted it this morning. Away we go. I had to speed this up, but there's like 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes of the cop trying to catch up to Brennan. And then he finally does, and then we get to see what we've wanted to know for a long time. You know, we know Kevin has a sweet bike, but we've always wanted to know what kind of car Kevin Brennan drives. And it is a Ford Explorer Sport. A Ford Explorer Sport. Making fun of my Lexus and Tesla. Driving around again, Ford Explorer Sport, is it? Oh, it's the Sport. Premium. It's got the upgraded cloth seats. It's got the corduroy headliner. Plastidip undercoating. And let's get some sound.
Jersey.
Gonna silence the license plate number.
A black Ford Explorer, unknown 1.2.
Here comes 0661.
Now again, this beginning part is not going to be as clear. We have captions for you.
Hey, Jersey State Police, you got your license registration?
Yeah. Kevin says, yeah.
The reason that I'm stopping is you're speeding 78 and a 55.
You don't hear it. Kevin says that's terrible.
Is it wrong if I hope Toe gets into a situation and he can't get out and he just sits there alone until deputies smell him asking for a freemed?
Smell him? Like that's a hobby? Is it wrong if I hope Toe gets into a situation? I don't even know what you're talking about. And he can't get out and just sits there alone until deputies smell. You mean like trapped somewhere, like in a tight space? And he just starts.
That is terrible. Why are you doing that?
So he says, you're going 78 and a 55. Kevin says, it's terrible. He says, that is terrible. Why are you doing that? I'm in a hurry, which again is a great answer. That's nothing. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. That's what people say in earnest. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry, I'm rushing to get to I'm in a hurry. My wife's in labor. I'm in a hurry. My kids, I got to pick up whatever it is. People answer, I'm in a hurry all the time.
You're in a hurry?
He says, doesn't that make sense? I'm in a hurry. Makes sense. I'm speeding. So there you go.
Okay.
So then out of nowhere, Kevin Brennan, and again, this is hard audio to hear. It really took me a while to transcribe it. He says, after he says, you're in a hurry, he says, doesn't that make sense? I'm in a hurry. Makes sense. I'm speeding. So there you go. And then out of nowhere, unprompted, Says, okay. And then Kevin interrupts him again and says, MAGA, let's fucking go. MAGA, let's fucking go.
Huh?
And then the guy says, huh? Because out of nowhere, Kevin going, MAGA, let's fucking go. And then Kevin says, we're all on the same team, MAGA. And again, if you're on MAGA, you'd say MAGA.
What's wrong with you? Why are you talking all this nonsense?
What's wrong with you? Why are you talking all this nonsense? And then Kevin's like, no, there's been a misunderstanding. He says, no, MAGA.
Can I have your registration? What's wrong with you? Why are you talking all this nonsense? Can I have your registration, please?
Nice watermark on public shit. I approve.
Go get your own copy.
Spewing a whole bunch of nonsense right now.
So then Kevin says, I'm just talking your language.
Registration, please. Spewing a whole bunch of nonsense right now.
Talking your language.
You're talking my language?
Yes.
Who are you? Why are you talking to me like that?
So he says, who are you? Why are you talking to me like that? And in response to the who are you question, Kevin goes, you took my license. As in, like, you know who I am. You have my license.
You have my license.
Why would you talk to me with such an attitude and saying some nonsense?
You know how the cops are.
How are we?
You're all MAGA.
You're all MAGA. Let's
Let's MAGA it up.
MAGA it up. You know how the cops are. You're all MAGA. Let's MAGA it up. MAGA.
The cops are.
How are we?
You're all MAGA. Let's MAGA it up.
Now, again, this is like what he was doing in the poker room with that chick. Like, is this Trump's America? I thought we were MAGA, or whatever he was saying in the poker room. It's the same thing. So, like, this is on the same day, and it shows his complete Trump derangement. Like, why are you berating this cop about MAGA? Let's MAGA it up.
The cops are.
How are we?
You're all MAGA. Let's MAGA it up.
Okay.
So he says, let's MAGA it up. You're a Trump guy, right? It's not my first rodeo. Like, what the fuck? What is he talking about? Trump won the election like 3 months ago. It's old news.
Okay. I don't know.
He says, okay, I don't know. Let's MAGA it up.
Tough guy?
And then he says, I know you're a tough guy.
What does that mean?
And he says, what does that mean? Sorry, I'm repeating it for the people who listen just on audio. I want it to be clear.
You're a tough guy. You're a cop. You got the gun.
This one's insane. You're a tough guy. You got the gun. You got the lights. You scared me. I'm scared. I'm petrified. You can hear it.
No.
Tough guy?
What does that mean?
You're a tough guy. You're a cop. You got the gun. You got the lights. You're scared me. I'm scared. I'm petrified. Give me the ticket. Let's fucking go.
Give me the ticket. Let's fucking go. MAGA it up.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Good.
Okay.
Hurry. I'm in a hurry.
Good hurry. I'm in a hurry. So the cop takes a long time. The cop takes his super sweet time. And let me just tell you, like, for people, there was somebody who left a comment on this video, like, because everyone in their brain knows this. And I know we have cops in the chat room. You know that how you treat a cop determines how the cop's going to treat you. I like to roll all my windows down. I like to put my hands on the wheel. I like to put this guy at ease and then be super respectful. And if I was speeding, I like to go, I know I was speeding, officer. Sorry about that. I got lead foot, carried away. I'm in a hurry. Whatever it is. You're right. I apologize. I'll do better. A little bit of contrition, a little bit of respect goes a long way. And then there's, and you know, you might get a warning here. I doubt it, but you'll probably get your speeding ticket. and you'll be sent on your way. Kevin is about to get 4 tickets. This guy threw the fucking book at him. And because of how Kevin was acting, this officer actually had the right to be like, are you on any medication? Have you drank tonight? Do you mind if I pull you out and conduct a quick, even the pen test, the light test, to follow this with my eyes? Like, he's lucky that this guy didn't put him through all that. Because when you have a guy just bringing up that stuff out of nowhere and yelling it, and you're a tough guy, you have the right to assume this guy might be intoxicated, under the influence.
Let's be real. That is the Kevin we all know from the net.
I let him slide in my hiney hole. He is a real man, unlike that flaccid ass fat trick.
Come on, flaccid ass? Flaccid ass. Flaccid ass. Watch yourself. Flaccid ass. Tell me what to work on with. Anyway, the point is this. Sometimes it's not even about whether they've imbibed too much or they're driving, under the influence of some narcotic or something. Sometimes people don't take their medicine. Diabetics, sometimes they have low blood sugar and they can get pulled over because they're driving erratically, or, you don't know. And when a guy's acting nuts, he 100% can investigate this now. He 100% could look into this and draw this out more for Kevin. Can you get out of the car, sir? Have you had anything to drink tonight? Are you on any medications? Do you have any disabilities we need to know about? And somebody in the chat, in the comments of this video is like, that's not how the law works. You might be the most ignorant person on earth if you think how you treat an officer when you get pulled over isn't going to affect the outcome. That's just a fact. If you think this officer was going to, if Kevin was respectful and just complied without attitude, if you think Kevin would have gotten 4 tickets here, you're out of your mind. He 100% wouldn't have gotten 4 tickets. That's just a fact. The range of officer discretion in incidents like this. How do you think officers can give a warning or a ticket? It's up to them. It's up to them. Cases of domestic abuse, it's up to them. Almost every situation has some leeway in officer discretion. And to think that it doesn't, that's not how the law works, Melton. It is. It fucking is. And it just tells me like you've never interacted with the cops, or you don't have cop friends, or you've never had a conversation with a cop. It is. It is. You want to be a dick to a cop? Watch him have discretion to be a dick to you. That's a fact. So Kevin tells him he's in a hurry. This guy takes his sweet fucking time. Kevin's an asshole to him, call him a tough guy and shit. Guess what? Now you're getting everything I can think of to write you a ticket about. Every fucking thing I can think of. If I see a crack in your windshield, if I see a chip in your windshield, I'm going to write you for that. This guy, are you crazy? It's exactly how it works. It's exactly how it works. And then again, just whether you like cops or not, I understand they make everybody nervous and they pull over stuff. These guys have a hard job, and you just being a dick to a public servant. What is this guy making? 50 grand a year, 60 grand a year? I don't know. Jersey might pay really well. Maybe he makes 75 grand a year. I don't know. Some cops make 28 in small towns. Some cops make 25. What are you doing? Are you a big man? Are you a big dude? Are you a great guy? You were speeding. You got caught. Fair is fair. How many times are you speeding? You don't get caught. This time it got you. What are you doing? What are you doing? It's just insane. It's insane. I'd hate to be. I really would hate to be. I can't imagine.
A few minutes later.
So now I've merged it with Kevin's audio, so we're gonna get to hear Kevin a little clearer. The reason we couldn't hear Kevin so clear in the first part is because the traffic speeding by.
The bids online where New Jersey pigs glove up and run your ass. He got lucky.
Exactly.
Okay, here's your documents, and here's your 4 summonses.
4?
Speeding, careless driving, traveling in the left lane, and failing to obey the turnpike signs.
So, traveling in the left lane, I saw someone ask a question about that. Driving in the left lane's illegal? No, traveling in the left lane. So, like, the left lane, now there was an HOV lane on this highway, but it might not be HOV hours. But usually, like in a lot of states, the left lane is reserved for passing or overtaking. The left lane is reserved for that. You're not supposed to like constantly stay in the left lane and drive. You use it to go around people. You use it to get over for if a cop has someone pulled over, you know, and it's a 2-lane road, you get over. Those kinds of things. And then failing to obey the turnpike signs. Listen to this. This is great.
Here you go. That's the turnpike sign.
Kevin goes, what's the turnpike signs?
Contact the court if you have any questions.
Contact the court if you have any questions.
Obey the turnpike signs. Here you go. That's the turnpike sign. Contact the court if you have any questions. At the bottom, there's the speed limit signs.
The speed limit signs. So he's giving him a ticket for speeding and failing to obey posted turnpike signs, which are regarding speed. So again, maybe there's also some other, you know, again, I think the passing lane probably has a sign. So have you ever gotten pulled over and got a ticket for speeding and not obeying speed limit signs? That would be completely redundant. But this guy's everything he can give him, he's giving him. So fuck you. For you think you're getting me? Fuck you. 11 points on your license, Kevin. 11 points on your license.
Have a nice day, okay?
Oh, what's
you
your
need
name?
to slow it down. Trooper Canfield, badge number 8564, also at the bottom of every ticket.
How long
okay?
will you be on duty?
How long will you be on duty? He asks.
Have a nice day. I'm not answering any more of your nonsensical questions. I don't have to answer that question.
Come on, MAGA, you're a tough guy.
Yeah.
Come on, MAGA, you're a tough guy. So again, now we're back to MAGA. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Kevin's brain is broken. We've been calling him early onset Kevin for a while. He's 65 in May. He turned 65 in May. I think he's not early onset anymore. I think it's right on time. I think it's right on schedule. 11 points on your license. Come on, MAGA. You're a tough guy.
Hey, you have a nice day, tough guy. Okay.
So then the guy says, you have a nice day, tough guy.
Bitch,
have a good one.
Come on, tough guy, bitch. Anytime, any place. Let's meet up. This is the part you've already heard.
Let's meet up.
You have a good one.
Let's meet up when you don't have your gun.
Let's meet up when you don't have your gun. Now look. Asking someone's name. Again, you want to talk about discretion from an officer. Asking an officer's name when they get off and saying, let's meet up without your gun. This officer 100% could have said, can you step out of the vehicle for threatening an officer? This 100% could have gone way worse. But he's lucky he got a cool, chill officer who kept his calm, was professional the entire time. He let that little tough guy thing slip, but that might have even just been a natural response to a guy who just keeps calling you a tough guy. Like, okay, tough guy. Okay, tough guy. Like, you know what I mean? But I honestly, like, this officer is an A. This officer's an A. But again, just him saying those kinds of things is enough for that officer to be like, I think you're under the influence. I think you might be off your meds, you know.
Gotta go with Kev on this one. Nika, he was flying in the left lane. Find a real crime, pig.
Yeah.
I mean, speeding is...
Pigs. I too wish I could fuck a stabby white pig.
Speeding is a crime. Speeding is a real crime. So Kevin's just lucky. Kevin's lucky. This guy clearly had better shit to do. Didn't want to deal with it. But it'd be very, very funny if they made him lock up his Ford Explorer Sport, leave it on the side of the road. And this behavior, and Kevin's he gets worse here at the end. He almost like Kevin's getting desperate. He wants to get arrested. He wants to get in trouble. He wants to get hauled away for the content. And as the officer is just blowing him off, staying professional and walking away, Kevin almost starts yelling out and trying to, bait him more into a fight. Kevin wanted this. The same thing in the poker room, flipping tables, acting like an asshole. He wants to be barred from the boycott. He wants the content. He wants it. Listen to how desperate he gets. He's almost like begging the officer here to come back, do something. I thought you were gonna.
You have a good one.
Guy, right?
Bitch. You have a good one.
You're a bitch.
Yeah, you have a good one, okay?
Go fuck yourself.
Okay, you have a nice one, okay?
Okay, I'm gonna go speed right now. You gonna catch me again?
Absolutely.
Go ahead, tough guy. You're a tough guy.
Now again, Kevin didn't record the beginning. Kevin didn't record anything in the beginning where he set himself up for these 4 tickets. You just, on Kevin's recording here, the cop come back and give him 4 tickets. And the thing is, like, that cop didn't even take a long time to get up to the car. Kevin could have recorded that first interaction. And you know what? He might even have it. Kevin might have the first interaction. But he didn't want to release that part because it made him look like a fucking asshole. Not even an asshole, just a crazy, like a nut. Like a nut. Just spewing on and on about MAGA and stuff. It's fucking insane.
He'd be fine. You're making too much of this.
I'm not making anything of it. I'm making exactly of it of what happened. If you think for 1 minute that cop didn't have the right and discretion to make that a way...
That cop could have easily planted coke on KB like they did with me.
Thanks, Koof, for not planting coke on yourself. Look, if you think that cop couldn't have made this a way worse night for Kevin Brennan, you just don't understand anything. 100%, this could have gone way worse for Kevin. I'm not making anything of it. I'm not making anything of it. What is. What happened. And then Kevin runs off into the night.
You're going to like the way you look.
Ford Explorer Sport. Does that car come in a men's? Does it come in a men's? Does it come in a men's? She is sitting in the bedroom and your mother has her teeth out. She is scraping them on your back moles and she needs to see your dad. Woo! What is this one? Is this base? Doom and Stalin might cut the same things all the time now. Same guy.
I hate when I get information from people during the show.
You do?
And I'm not supposed to talk. I hate this because I can't tell you about it, and I just got a message from someone, and it's great, and I want to call everybody I know, and I want to talk about it, but I can't.
Chat. So again, Aaron's pretending like he got great news about the radio, his return to radio, and it's such good news that he wants to call everyone he knows. Now, the only reason you would call everyone you know is if you got a, first of all, it'd be insane to do that anyway, but you must have got a radio job that you can talk about. But now he's like, I shouldn't.
God damn it. There's a third radio party in play now. And
so Aaron went from, he has a job at, what's the fuck? I don't even, K, what's the station? Fuck. Then he said, when that didn't, pan out for months, he goes, I'll work for any radio station for free. And then there were no takers. And then months went by. And then last week, Anthony Cumia announces he's returning to radio. And now all of a sudden this week, there are 3 radio stations courting Aaron. All of a sudden now there are 3 radio stations talking to Aaron, and it's such exciting news. Aaron wants to call everyone he knows. KNSI, that was it. Does anyone believe this? Does anyone believe Aaron went from offering to do radio for free anywhere who would have him to now there's 3 stations vying to get Aaron on their airwaves? Anyone believe this? This is insane.
Yeah, that's all I can say. Thank you, Dave, for the message. I want to turn off the mic. I want to yell. I want to scream. I want to call some people.
I want to dance like nobody's watching.
I know that if you push me just a little bit.
Yes, even your mom's dead pussy. Call that. I hate these restrictions.
What are you talking about? Even your mom's dead pussy. What the fuck?
I'm going to say too much. That's why I'm physically looking away from my chat right now.
What's wrong with this guy? Like, honestly, what is wrong with this dude?
I've had an amazing day. When it rains, it pours. I'm getting more good news, but I did not need to get this news on the air. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
I'm having an amazing day. When it rains, it pours. Is that what that expression is for? Is that what that expression means? Dude, I just won $50,000 on our lottery scratcher. When it rains, it pours. I don't think that's what that idiom's about. I don't think that's what that means. Dude, I'm having an excellent day. When it rains, it pours. I didn't need this good news, but fuck. I can't believe I got good news. Jeez, I can't even look at my chat about it. Oh, what are you guys saying? I wish I could see, but I can't because I know I'll spill the beans.
I'm not looking. Things are going well. Things are going well. Deutsch Chad says spill the tea. No, it's not XM. It's still all very the market no, shut up.
It's not XM. XM?
Shut up. It's not necessary for me to talk about it. Then $2 Ace writes Nick's wig. Did you see
Nick Swig? He didn't say Nick's wig. He said Nick Swig, which is what he calls it when he sucks Nick's dick. I'm taking a Nick swig. Get it?
What that drunk said about me today? You know?
Okay, this is the part we already saw.
Oh, if I weren't on the moving onward and moving upward.
All right, we already saw that part, but that was good to see that little intro. I didn't see that little intro. Any other good clips? What do we need to do? What do we need to go over? I love to watch some of these Opies. Opie absolutely wrecking himself about Anthony going back to radio. You know, this crybaby shit Opie's doing now. It's so good. It's so good. I don't care. Seems like you care.
It's terrible. Why do black people like menthol so much? What's that about?
I just talk about the stuff that unfortunately people want to talk about. I had to turn off my Twitter because everyone's like, "You're jealous. What do you think of Anthony at ABC? You're jealous. We need a wellness check on Ope." I hope.
Like, look, this guy's 60, literally rocking in his seat. Oh yeah, I'm so upset. I'm really hurting. Okay, it's like only Stevie Wonder moves like that. Cumia's back on radio.
Hope that his windows are
Look at him. I swear to God, that's the Stevie Wonder dance.
Sealed. It's what? I don't compete with.
Fuck.
I don't care. I don't care.
Or I don't even. Why would I care? Why would I don't even? I don't. That's not. I don't. Oh, you guys think that I? This is a millionaire. He's done very well for himself. Imagine acting like this.
We need a wellness check on Ope. I hope that his windows are sealed. It does. It's what I don't compete with the guy. I laughed. I mean, I laughed for real because AM radio stinks.
AM radio stinks. W Man, who let's not forget used to edit videos for Opie. He thinks Opie's great. Isn't going back to regular radio a step down in 2025? Here's the thing about it. Like, if I got offered a radio job in Las Vegas, look, I'm not auditioning or looking for it by any means. If I got offered a radio job, I'd probably take it, no matter what the money is. If anything, you're going to capture that audience that's still fucking stuck over there and doesn't understand that you can listen to podcasts and YouTube.
Apologies in advance. Your mom's morbid ass worm-ridden pussy is draining out to me like a river. Just stop.
She sounds remarkable.
Draining out to me like a river. Like you have your mouth open and all the semen of 1 million undead babies is just pouring into your mouth. Ugh. Like Anthony Cumia has said this, and look, I wouldn't be surprised if Cumia is making 100 grand, 50 grand. I don't know what he's making. It's probably more than 50 grand, but it might not be an impressive amount. You know, he used to make millions on O&A. I wouldn't be surprised he's making 100 grand over there. He's in New York City, and he'll be able to funnel people to his channel. He likes doing it. Aaron said he would go back to radio for free. He likes doing it. You and I do a lot of things, have hobbies. Their hobby is radio. They have a love of radio. You know, so is it a step down? Is it a step backwards? Sure. I mean, you can look at it that way, but like, it doesn't mean he's not like stopping the podcast. He's not going to stop his own thing. He's still going to do all his own thing. I think it won't be long till he gets off of. He leaves Gavin's. Whatever Gavin's thing is called. I don't even know. Censored TV. But like, he doesn't need that. 100% all Cumia needs is his own shit. But if it's not more work, he definitely look. He wants to go back to New York every once in a while anyway. He's got friends there. He's probably got family there. I don't know. They're going to pay for him to go to New York every once in a while and do a show? Sure. And he gets to do it from his house? Yeah, there's no, like, I don't look at it, like, honestly, like, this is what Opie wants so badly and has wanted for so long so badly. This is what Steel Toe wants so badly and has wanted for so badly. 100%. Is radio antiquated and dying? Yes. Will it ever go away completely? Probably not. Probably not completely ever, but the money's going to keep just AI is going to have an effect for sure on this stuff. But I'd take a radio job. Again, it's just to drive people to you. It's just to drive people to you. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. And again, if someone offered Opie $40,000 to do radio tomorrow, he'd take it. Don't let that fool you. This guy, I mean, this is delusion.
It just stinks. But you know,
look. What's funny is he has to put every comment up, and like just scrolls. This is like how he scrolls through comment. He clicks on every comment.
Also, I mean. All right, I'll give you.
Yeah, somebody said it's a redemption arc for Cumia. There's a little of that too. I don't think Cumia actually gives a fuck. I really don't. You think Cumia gives a fuck if he ever spoke on an airwave, on a terrestrial radio airwave again? I don't think he actually gives a fuck. But yeah, there's some closure to that. There's a little bit of that. Fuck.
You busy, Melty?
You know?
I'll come over once a week for $400.
Joey did the math. Ain't me.
What's going on? I'm worried about this new character, Coach Jim Jones Beverage Company. I'm getting worried. He's starting to talk nonsense like Goldfalls. You busy, Melty? I'll come over once a week for $400. Joey did the math. Ain't me. I understand the first part. I could have April once a week for $400. Haley's a tranny. Patricio, ¿sabes quién más se mueve así? Rob's. I don't know. I'm not Spanish.
See, what had happened was I was on the phone fighting with my bitch wife, Stevie Lou. My underling doeth my bidding and dirty deeds, but he's 6'6" and 125 pounds. He ain't scaring anyone.
We both are fucktards behind the wheel, Kevin. You with the crass language and me with my aimless journey. 2, God fucking knows what while I read chat of people saying I'm not 200 pounds. We was wrong, boy.
If you want to drive your little bad boy tushy cheeks to Tampa's asshole, also known as Dale Mabry.
What?
I'll suck the speeding ticket stress out, you dick, from the back while you on all fours. It's $99.
From the back while you're on all fours. You try to bend my dick back between my legs, I swear to God, it's going to be like one of those old school door stoppers. Boing! It don't go back. It don't go back. Especially hard. Suck my dick from behind? I'd rather not. Can you come around the front? The door is unlocked.
Patty, I scratched your calculator car when I tripped over the doggy bowl. When it rains, it pours.
Oh, shit. See, that's how you use it.
One fair point. I mean, you know, how Anthony leans politically and he likes talking about the politics. I hate talking about the politics.
Because the left doesn't want to talk anymore. They're all mentally ill. They all got to up their dosage. Why can't you talk? Why can't you talk anymore, anybody? Everyone I know on the right loves talking about politics. Everyone I know on the left can't handle it. They're like, let's just not even. Ugh, I can't. You're all fucked up. You've all literally given yourselves a mental illness. Everyone needs to just stop. Stop. They're pitting you against each other. Knock it off. Who can't see that?
In broad strokes, you know, going on a political AM station. I guess there's some excitement there for him. You know, the one thing when I was, it said I banned you, bro. Oh, okay, I didn't want to ban you. Opie and Anthony are back on WABC Radio. What's up, Opester? What's up? Ant said he might get a chance to interview Trump at ABC. What do you think? That'd be absolutely amazing. I don't compete with Anthony. I would wish him well, but you know what? F Anthony.
This guy is so... Him and KB are the same guy. All in all, pretty successful life. All in all, pretty good. Pretty good. And in their twilight years, after all the success, all the money, they can't enjoy it. Like, this is like a curse, man. The curse. Imagine not being able to enjoy the last 20, 30 years of your life. You have plenty of money. You've got a family. Both of these guys have families. They're miserable cunts. They're miserable cunts. It's tragic. It's honestly tragic to see. Like, what? He's so mad. They're so hurt.
Last time I wished him well, everything was going smoothly. Wrote back. He wished me and my family a Merry Christmas. He said in the text, I could show it again. It's so good we're not taking shots at each other. And then next thing you know, he turned around and quickly and started taking shots at me again. So I'm not going to wish him well.
Somebody said that ocean view, though. It's like, but that's my point. That's my point. He's out on Long Island. He owns this house and he owns a place in the city. He's out in Long Island on a beautiful late winter, early spring day. And look what he's in his dark house with no lighting. Again, these are pros. They can't figure out audio or lighting. These are pros. And he's looking away from that view. There's a hammock out there, a grill. He has a dog. He has a wife. He has children. He's on the water. And it's a beautiful, beautiful metaphor. He's not looking at all that. He's not looking at all the good. He's not looking at all the success. He's not looking at all honestly, the great life he's had. He's focused on Anthony, whether he wants to admit it or not.
I just hope that now that he's on, I mean, all kidding aside, I think going to AM radio is kind of stupid and bogus, considering where the world is with podcasting and satellite radio still king. And
satellite radio is still king.
How dare you?
Satellite radio is still king. Again, look, and I don't want to get comments or emails about it. I'm well aware that XM satellite radio is one of, if not the largest media company in the world. What? Satellite radio is still king. Is the most insane. The one thing all these career radio guys and even TV guys and legacy, media, they don't seem to understand that it's not about Joe Rogan or the Young Turks, or they look at all that and they're like, it's cute what they're trying to do, internet stuff. It's not about any one of those entities. It's about the collective of independent media and talk shows that are available now on alternative platforms. It's about the collective group, all of them as a whole, all independent media, all independent voices, all self-made programming versus all the legacy programming. It's like CNN doesn't stand a fucking chance. That's what they haven't realized yet. So like, yeah, if CNN goes like, who are you going to believe, us or Joe Rogan? Well, Joe Rogan's big enough now where it's like more people listen to Joe Rogan than CNN. Sorry. But, I pick somebody way smaller, like Crowder or Sam Cedar or whoever you want to fucking pick. CNN will go like, we're supposed to be scared of Crowder? No. It's Crowder and the Quartering and Joe Rogan. It's all of it together. People are going other places. It's why no show.
Who are all these gaggots watching and not helping a poor fat hunchback?
That's true.
Out?
I'd rub my penis and cum on Fant Hump if allowed.
Your laws and mileage may vary.
That's true. The Coach Jim Jones Beverage Company is giving hundreds of dollars. Where are you at? Where were you? Hold on. We got to catch up with these member things. Due to a credit card expiration issue, my NLO membership didn't auto renew. This month was gifted by Donna G. Feeling like a kept man. Thank you, Donna G, for your 5 gifted memberships earlier. We appreciate that. And Gabriel, great to have you. Ray G, are you related to Donna G? Driving up the merch value. Genius. Brian Clowder, member for 16 months. How am I a member for 16 months? Big fan. Big fan of you. Free MPLS. Is that free Minneapolis? It's like the sores on my cooter. We already heard that. Come on. T-Gun, pass the onions, please. Welcome, T-Gun. Tegan? Hognut. Steve C is smiling down on that watermark. Linger longer. Just a big gear. The pendulum is swinging back the other way. General Ocean Wolf, Tukey World Order, Tukey Taliban. Hey, yo, because of Melton, we can finally feel. Yeah, you do. Appreciate that.
And FM.
Has anybody called him Copy yet? Has anybody ever called him Copy?
Just kind of falling apart, is above AM radio. the fact is he'll be talking to a lot more people than me. And if it helps,
there's not ever been a point in history where Anthony's talked to less people than you. That's your takeaway from this? Anthony's going to be talking to a lot more people than me. He already is. What world are you in? Opie acts like this is a shakeup. Like, oh man, this is going to put him in the lead. He's always been in the lead. He's always been in the lead. He's the funny one. He's the guy who can talk for a living. Not you. Not you. Sorry, Copey.
Stroke his stupid ego. My thought is if it strokes his ego enough, he'll leave me the F alone finally.
Oh, yeah.
Donna G used her teeth. I can't associate with her anymore. She can't be trusted.
I hate when Donna G uses her teeth. Gets all scraped up. Then the next fella has to come along and lick up the blood.
So that's what I have to say about that. But I'm not wishing him well, because every time I wish him well, he'll run me back. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
By the way, Coach Jim Jones Beverage Company, whoever the fuck you are, what's with you? Let's see how rich you are. Baumer throws hundreds. You're throwing 10s, 20s. It's almost like you're more attention seeking than rich. How many zones you got? A lot of people have been excited about the zone talk. How many zones you have in your house for your HVAC?
I really appreciate that. And then the next time he goes on some low-level live stream, because he's unprepared, he goes and attacks me.
Classic Anthony. Anthony could be unprepared for the rest of his life and be more entertaining than you. That's what a lot of people like. Again, this whole show tonight is unprepared. Hello? Like, I'll wake up from a goddamn coma and beat Ray DeVito. What world are we in? It's like the stand-up thing. I'll take 5 years off of stand-up and then blow Chad away in one take. These aren't what planet's everyone on? We're seeing Chad's best. We've seen it. By the way, Chad, it's February. How's the special coming along?
Go F yourself.
The toddler talk is insane. It's one of the most picked apart things about Opie is the toddler talk. Oh, you just go away. Oh, you want to do that? You can go fuck yourself. It's like how babies talk. It's how people talk to babies. Anthony can go fuck himself. I don't even care about that. It's like, again, imagine walking into a room and catching your dad doing that to the internet. Talking like every time he talks. Every time he talks. I don't even want to be on AM radio. XM radio is still king. It's like, okay. No one. Somebody said it's a sign of a bad childhood. Kiki, Opie. Yeah, it's this. Right. That's why they say so much that it's like tied to abuse. Doing those kinds of like voices all the time. You noticed again when all this stuff that's going on with
1,000, you say?
What'd you say? 1,000, you say? You don't have 1,000. You won't do it, pussy. You won't super tip 1,000, you fucking pussy. The only people who have done that, it's a very limited group of people. I guess panhandler.
He goes and attacks me. Go F yourself.
Go F yourself. I don't even care. These guys attack me. Go fuck yourself.
Made the mistake. I guess Jim Norton's on Twitter. They in the comments they say this is just like an Opie video, but in Syracuse. I said, no, it's not.
No, it's not. I'm a serious man who doesn't have the time to do radio. I'm on the internet drinking your Gepards. I'm over here. I
said this video's god awful.
Like, honestly, what is that? What is it?
Let's be clear. I'm not that bomb at fact.
How can we know? Prove it. I don't even care what he does. Oh, you guys, I'm doing my whole thing. I got the Opie Unleashed NYC. Come on.
Of course, it had like 100,000 views or something, but it was basically Jimmy in a hoodie in cold weather in Syracuse talking about, oh my God, how does anybody live here? How does anybody live here?
This is like one of the cringiest things I've ever fucking seen, man. Like, I'm not even kidding. This is the same thing I said about Stuttering John the minute I got into this universe. It's like, okay, Opie is richer and more successful than probably everybody here. I'm not arguing. Anyone want to trade places with Opie? Anybody? Maybe Crumbum. Maybe. You know, the biggest tards amongst us. Anybody want to trade places and be this guy? You don't. You're like, nah, I'll keep making 40K a month, 40K a year and live in the Midwest. Nick in Fort Wayne says he would trade places with Opie. Silent G says he would. I'm not going to lie. No, but you don't have your brain. This is what you gotta. You don't have your brain. You're Opie. This is your life now. And by the way, should you ever think that Opie and Kevin Brennan are ever going to get better and their life is going to improve and they'll finally be able to stop and smell the roses? They won't. Their brains are broke. Their brains are broken. So you can't be you in Opie's body with your brain. You have to be Opie. You have to be the guy who parks on the street and moves his car every 2 days because he doesn't want to pay for a garage, even though he's a millionaire. You have to be the guy who talks to his dog like, hey, doggy. You have to be that. You have to be that. So, like, now I ask you, do you want to trade places? I don't think you do. I really don't think you'd want to.
100,000 views. Go F yourself.
This is like his only insult. Do you want to wait in the car while your family goes into Costco? Because you can't handle how big everything is. They just have everything big. I'm Costco, and we just sell big stuff.
Go F yourself. Good morning, GH and Squad. Good morning, Greg Buell.
Like, I'm not like, I don't know Opie's actual like IQ or like, it seems like he's basic and dumb. It seems like he's basic and dumb, and people are like, do I get to fuck his wife? Is his wife hot? I'd imagine so. Bam Margera fucked her.
John Leggy. Anthony said he was offered more than 300,000.
You remember that? You remember how defensive he got when all that came out? About Bam Margera running to his wife before him? Woo! No, that never happened.
For WABC, and he will do a solo show, so he doesn't have.
You think like as Bam Margera enters a woman, it just that jackass riff plays. Have
to pay anyone. You were only offered 40,000. You know, Anthony's lying. He's simply.
Okay, so Anthony said he was offered more than 300K for WABC, and he'll do a solo show. So he doesn't have to pay anyone. You were only offered 40K. Now, I'm pretty sure this is a troll comment. I don't think Anthony ever said, I'm going to Viva la Clam. Who cares if he fucked my wife? I'm with her now. Go F yourself. Good one, Ope. Good one, Ope. So first of all, Anthony's show is weekends only. So if you say like, okay, he's probably making $100,000 a year. I mean, that's great for a weekend show. Probably, just one day a week, Saturdays or something. Like, I don't think this is a pure troll on Opie telling him Anthony was offered 300,000, and Opie has said in the past that he was offered 40,000 to do a show there.
Yes, Bam, why fucking, but that joint ain't cheap. He has to have other irons.
Yes, bam, wife fucking, but that joint ain't cheap.
Simply lying. WABC does not have $300,000 for Anthony. But whatever, man. Whoa.
I mean, literally, this is like, I've never seen anyone, and we watch a lot of people, and look, Aaron's levels of delusion and cope are crazy. Opie is pure, unfiltered cringe. Opie is like, it's like, Aaron's funny to watch with all the cope, but he's a complete poor loser. Opie's a successful rich guy who doesn't need to be doing this and can't stop. They're so mentally ill, they can't stop doing it. It's pure cringe. It's cold brew cringe.
Oh, what was that? Oh, my phone.
Like, watch how that happened.
But whatever, man. Whoa, what was that? Oh, my phone.
Yes, it's Cringed Unleashed NYC.
A lot of people are asking, are you jealous that Anthony Cumia is back on radio? And my thought is this.
Oh, no.
After 11 years since Anthony ruined the best radio show in America.
Anthony ruined it.
Opie and Anthony show. He's the reason the show ended because he couldn't help it with his stupid racist crap. After 11 years of running a small-time media.
Let's not forget, Opie was never racist. Opie was never racist on the O&A show. Only Anthony was racist.
Company into the ground where he was bleeding money. Anthony Cumia is making his triumphant return to part-time AM radio, and I'm supposed to be jealous. No, of course I'm not jealous. What year is this? Oh my God, I'm making my triumphant return to CB Radio.
I love Ant, and I must say I love Opie.
I'm gonna.
They just got to storing it out for 14 more years, like Big Titty maybe.
I love Ant, and I must say I love Opie. They just got to sort it out. Yes, they just need to talk it out.
Handle. My handle's going to be Greg Hughes, and I'm going to be heard on Channel 19 as I make my triumphant return to CB Radio. Of course I'm not jealous.
Of course I'm not jealous.
And he's lying. He's not making $300,000 at ABC, and there's not even a chance. Lies, 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 yeah. Lies, 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 yeah. Who did that? Lies, lies. Oh, the Thompson twins. Oh my God, that's a deep cut. That's a deep cut on your home of rock and roll. Whatever, man. We live in a world where people just make up shit. So what are you gonna do? But that's my thoughts on Anthony.
Yeah, that somebody said you could not know who he is at all and watch him for 90 seconds. You would, and you would know he's jealous of something. Yeah, it's this complete lack of awareness. Like everyone, literally everyone watching you can tell you're insane with jealousy. And to him, he's like, "Nah, I'm covering it good." Like he might even believe he's not jealous. I don't know. These guys are nuts.
Going back to radio after 11 years after blowing up the Opie and Anthony show because he couldn't help himself with his race crap. After 11 years of a failed small-time media company.
Yeah. He started Compound before he got fired. He was doing Compound live from the Compound. And then you started Opie Radio while Opie and Anthony was still on too. He ran a company into the ground, or did it get acquired? I'm confused. I'm which way did it go? And then he had a company and employees and a payroll. You've also had your own media empire, Opie Radio, since the same time. You've also been doing what he was doing. Yours just never grew or blew up. Yours just never got big. You never tried.
You missed the part where I cupped KB's right boob from behind.
Who? Ray? Disgusting. You've been doing Opie Radio for 15 fucking years too. Let's not fucking forget. 10. What have you done? Oh, he grew an empire and ran it into the ground, according to you? Okay. What have you done? Oh, never got off the ground? Never done anything worthwhile of anyone watching except W Man, who got paid to clip it? Hello?
He's going back to AM radio, and I'm supposed to be jealous. No.
Wow, I hadn't watched all of this. This is nuts. No.
AM radio, and I'm supposed to be jealous. No. And no.
Totally normal behavior.
All right. Rob Saul said you can't save a damn thing from the ocean. You can't say. I don't know what that means. Thank you. Thank you. You know what? I'm putting you in timeout. You just wrecked the flow of my.
I don't know what you're trying to say, but I'm putting you in timeout. You wrecked the flow. Look, I put the comment up on the screen and read it, but you wrecked the flow. Isn't it funny that Opie always says, like, I used to run the board, but he can't run StreamYard?
Live stream, not Jimmy Stewart. So you're in timeout. You never got a job offer at ABC. You are seething that Anthony's back at radio and embarrassing you. Ha ha ha.
These trolls are great because they just make him defend himself more and more and more. It's like everyone else has figured it out. When they accuse you of something, just be like, yeah, sure. You're gay. You buy viewers. Sure, man.
You know, I just tell the truth. If you don't want to believe that I've had
Julie knew. Yeah, man, whatever.
Numerous offers to go to WABC. I don't know what to tell you.
It's hard to hate on Opie. He is an Opie.
No. It's very easy. It's very easy.
Okay. If you don't want to believe that, I'm not going to sit here and convince you. I know I'm telling the truth. The people around me know I'm telling the truth.
Nobody's around you. Doggy.
Family knows I'm telling the truth. It just didn't make sense.
My kids know I got an offer. My family knows. That's all that counts to me. That's why I spend days online just repeating myself about it.
Money-wise, because, you know, I'm in a position that I need to make money. I need to make a certain nut.
Okay, so listen to this. Listen to this. This is where the whole thing twists and gets interesting. I need to make a nut. I need to make a certain amount every year to sustain my lifestyle. What's that number?
That nut would be hundreds of $1,000s a year. So when a radio station offers you, in my case, that was a guesstimate, because what they really offered was a revenue share with the money they would make in advertising to do a couple hours a day. The offer was 10 a.m. to noon was the last offer. But
I remember when this happened. They told him, we want you at 10 a.m. to noon. And he was like, that's great. And then they just said, the only thing is we don't have any money. There's no budget.
When Imus was retiring, I actually talked to them. They didn't officially offer me Imus's job. We were talking about it, though. And then the talks kind of broke down because the money just sucked. And then they're like, all right, it's a guy named Chaz. He's like, this was all told at the time on my podcast, Opie Radio. You know, why would I just say this years ago? I guess I said it years ago, knowing that eventually Anthony was going to get a job there. But Chaz calls me.
See if you can catch the problem with this story.
Like, oh, I just need you on this station. How about 10 a.m. to noon? You don't have to work Fridays. He goes, but and I go, at that time, I did say, all right. Because I was kind of thinking, you know, it wouldn't be that bad to go on a radio station to promote the podcast I was doing with Carl Ruiz.
Right. Which is why Anthony, part of the reason why, look, he likes to do it. There's a redemption arc. All that's true. But yes, it's a funnel to get people over to your podcast, your permanent home.
So what I got to do to get a pick of Rickety Broad? Alabama Black Snake needs to spit.
I don't know what any of that means. I don't even know what that means. What Rickety Broad? I'm not even kidding. That one completely eludes me. What do I have to do to get a pick of Rickety Broad? Alabama Black Snake needs to spit. Hold on, are you black?
I said, all right, Chaz, I want to hear more. He goes, all right, so it's 10 a.m. to noon, 4 days a week. We'd want you in studio, but you certainly could do a whole bunch of shows wherever you want. At that time, I was pretty much living at the beach house. And he goes, well, there's one problem. What's the problem, Chaz? That's why I know they're not offering Anthony $300,000. He's lying through his teeth. Chaz goes, we can't pay you. We can't pay you. I go, what do you mean? So he goes, what we can do is what's called a revenue share. So whatever money we bring in advertising wise, we'll split with you.
Do you know what this shows also is that Opie doesn't believe in himself. Opie knows that the minute he gets behind a microphone on terrestrial radio again, it will be over. It will be so embarrassing. He has so little personality and so little to provide. He's not intelligent. He's not interesting. You know, say what you want about Anthony. We know Anthony has hobbies and does things, and you hear about it. He enjoys, whatever those hobbies are, shooting black people, whatever it is, he's into it. He has stuff to talk about. He could talk at length and do a show by himself. No one thinks he doesn't have that. The minute Opie takes a job and has to do a show, everyone's going to see what he is. And that's why he's doing this thing, like actors do, like, I won't audition. Anthony's like, start me at the bottom. I understand the pay is not going to be great. It's a small AM station in New York. Not a big deal. I'm going to come in. I'm going to create content and value. And maybe they're offering Anthony $40,000. We don't even fucking know. We don't even know. But Anthony believes in himself and knows he's good and funny. And he's going to come in and he will build a show. And hopefully if he does great on weekends and they get advertisers and more money, he'll be put on weekdays. And he believes he can do that. Opie's like, no. I need the $1 million check up front based on the Opie and Anthony show. He's still riding those coattails. That's not what it is anymore. That you don't get to bring that up anymore. That shouldn't even be on your resume at this point. And I understand in the grand scheme of things, it's very impressive and he's very successful. But the point is this: Anthony can get a job on the back of O&A. Opie cannot.
I'm an educated woman.
Opie cannot get a job on the back of O&A because Opie, again, go listen to the Nopey shows. You don't even notice. But Anthony's not full of himself. Anthony believes in himself, and Anthony's going to show them what he can do and what he can provide and build a program. And I believe that, and I believe he will. People like Anthony. He's good on the radio. If it's a political show, he'll love it. He'll build an audience there. But a minute ago, Opie said, I have no interest on going on WABC. It's a political station. I don't do political. Anthony likes that. But now he's telling a story about when he got offered a job there and he was like, tell me more. He was interested in it. But then they said, we don't have money for you. And if they offered him around $40,000, and that's not enough for him. What's the problem with this story? He's not employed. He doesn't have anything else going on. He doesn't have income coming from anything else except for the podcast, the YouTube channel. And we all know that's nowhere near the $200,000 he said was his yearly nut he needs to live comfortably. So he would rather not take a $40,000 job doing what he claims he is. This is like when Chad Zumock turned down $1,000 to go perform for 5 minutes in Vince the Lawyer's room. Why wouldn't you? Chad's answer was like, get Melton to do it. Yeah, happily. Rocco will go up and do 5 minutes for $1,000. You claim you're a stand-up. This is the highest paying gig you've ever had per minute. No? Not interested? Chad, there were more people in Vince the Lawyer's hotel room than at some of you and Florentine's shows. That's a fact, Jack. No? So now Opie's saying 40 grand wasn't enough. He'd rather not make 40 grand and struggle. Where else are you going to how else are you going to build up to the 200 grand you need every year? without starting. You're just turning down 40 grand. It's not like it's not like he works at PricewaterhouseCoopers and is making 200 grand. And he's like, sorry, I can't quit and go do radio for 40 grand. I need 200. No, you don't have any income coming in anywhere except for your petty little podcast. This is pathetic.
And so then we crunched the numbers, and at the time they were bringing in for that time slot somewhere just under about $100,000 in ad revenue. I would have to split half of that with WABC, and I wouldn't get all of that because I was only doing 2 hours of that time slot. Are you still following me?
And you would have to bring people in and pay them because you can't carry a show on your own. That's why you did a show with that little midget black guy, Webster or whoever. You admittedly, Opie can't carry a show on his own. Anthony can. And
then I would have to pay my agent. I would have to pay Carl. I would have to pay Vic. It absolutely wasn't
Carl, Vic, my agent,
worth it to me. So there you go. If you don't want to believe it, I don't care. I know I was offered gigs at WABC. Okay, well, they wanted to talk. I actually showed the DM on my Twitter, but they actually wanted to talk. I got the DM around the 11th.
He's rocking. They tried to get me in there, but they don't. I have no interest in working for that much money.
And they wanted to talk to me. So they obviously wanted to talk to me around the same time they wanted to talk to Anthony. I'm sure they wanted to.
There's a little Aaron Imholte in there, just the self-soothing, constantly stimming, rocking back and forth, looking off into the distance, wondering what could have been.
To hire Anthony. So I'm not trying to say that they
how often do I just go like, yeah, I think we're gonna, I don't know, probably mail some stuff out. It's like, that's an Aaron Imholte Opie thing. It's like, who looks off into the distance and just talks to ghosts of Christmas past?
They wanted to hire me first. I'm not going to say that at all, but it seems like they're looking for new talent over there, and they absolutely reached out to me as well. So maybe they were thinking like, he does a few, I do a few, and then they're hoping maybe somehow, some way we would get together and do a few together. I don't know what their plan was, but they
and he will build an audience of blue guns that lean right. God bless their NIGQGERY teeth.
I too have nothing to do with the aforementioned statement, even though it's less than gets blocked.
Jesus Christ. Nickwar? I don't know that word. Ashley LaRue, thank you for the $5. You're in top form tonight, brother. Great job. I'm achy and feel like shit, but this has been a nice distraction to kill a couple hours. And then in about an hour, I'm going to get out of here in about 30, I think. Because at 1 a.m. my time, I got a call with Bubba the Love Sponges people. They're trying to get Super Tip going this morning. Maybe they might get it going. So that's exciting that Bubba the Love Sponge is coming on to the Super. This is the first terrestrial radio show. I'm making my return to terrestrial radio, everybody, with Super Tip. And Eckel Pineapple is also on the Super Tip platform now. So welcome to him. W Man says, I think Anthony is most interesting when he's solo. Yeah, 100%. I like Anthony. I liked Anthony Dave Landau. I thought that was a good combo. I think he's good with. I think you do kind of need a guy like for peak Anthony if you want to get like talk radio, but like AM radio is a little different animal, and especially political shows. You can have a guy like Rush Limbaugh or Phil Hendry or who is it, George Norrie and all the the coast to coast. AM's kind of a different thing, and the people who listen to AM are kind of different breed as well. Dang Lizard, even Jared Merlick Wouldn't want to trade places with Opie or Stuttering John, neither now nor when he was still alive. Rest in peace, OG Dabbler. Yeah, shout out to Jared, wherever you are tonight, but at least you're not abusing dogs anymore, you cuck. Seize the day. List 5 bullet points of what you did. Pulse check Elon. List 5 bullet points of what you did. Yeah, Opie, we're going to need 5 things you did for the Opie and Anthony show. I ran the board. I don't need to tell you what I did.
Out, I think it officially.
Art Bell, yeah, sorry.
It was February 11th. February 11th. Will Sirius.
Somebody said Landau's like a tiny chat. Landau's funny, though. Landau's actually funny.
Regret firing Ant now that he's going to tell the ABC. Yeah, Sirius is going to regret firing Anthony 11 years ago. No.
Hey, Ashley, can I part those lips like Moses did the sea?
I'm game for bloody seconds.
Oh, God. Ashley? LaRue?
No. I think Sirius.
Dr. Demento. Black people know about Dr. Demento?
Doesn't regret firing Anthony. I think Sirius doesn't regret getting rid of me because in the last, for Anthony, 11 years, for me, what was it, 7 or 8? We haven't set the radio world on fire. So I don't think Sirius is regretting Anthony's firing and getting rid of me. See, I tell you the honest stuff. I tell the truth here. Anyone else
100%
would be like, yeah, they're gonna regret
100%.
it. But I'm sitting here knowing, like, after 7 years, I haven't set the radio world on fire. So I guarantee they don't regret.
Carter's kid says I'm half white. Yeah, but that's the inside.
Regret getting rid of me. And I would have to say the same thing with Anthony. Anthony didn't do much after leaving Sirius. He'll make believe his company was a success, but I know they try to hire me twice. Keith the Cop tried to hire me twice. He showed me the numbers. They were bleeding money. And then I tell the truth, and then people just get mad, man.
I love that show. Mad Men? People just get mad, man. Oh, who should we do last? What's Chad been up to?
How's your Wednesday? It's hump day.
I haven't seen any of this. Hunch day.
Hump.
We're going to start calling Wednesdays Hunch day here on NLO. Hit the like button. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight, everybody. I really appreciate it because I do feel like dog shit. Thanks to Dr. Cream Jeans, who is tonight's executive producer. We appreciate everything you do for the program. And, you know, I feel like Coach Jim Jones Beverage Company, little bit, kind of was tonight's executive producer in a way. But all the money Coach Jim Jones Beverage Company is given tonight, he's not on the list because he's not giving it. You got to give in one burst. You got to give a $50 at least, you know? So we don't even count. It's like you gave nothing. Them's the rules. I don't make the rules. Actually, I do. That's what Aaron acts like. I don't make the rules. We've got to go. You guys didn't hit overtime. It's like you could just stay on.
Did you hump this weekend? Anybody hump?
Oh, he's frozen.
Doing it.
My favorite thing about the We're Doing It logo, look for it every time you see it, is the established at Chad Zumock. Makes no sense at all. Established at Chad Zumock. Good stuff.
Did anybody make love this weekend to their significant other or a stranger? I'm trying to send this real quick. There we go.
I like to start my show and then fire off emails. Maybe you could pack something for us.
And hopefully we are off to the race. I can't.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. The struggle. What I do to entertain. Do you have any idea how much I put into this? I know it doesn't look like much. I know it doesn't sound like much. But I really do put effort in. I don't just go live, punks.
Can anybody tell me how he got, like, what happened with his Roadcaster? Did he, like, get it repaired? I picture him, like, walking into, like, a television repair store in some strip mall. Be like, do you guys fix Roadcasters?
Holy shit, Frank Scheckler. Not good.
Not
wrong. Good.
Sorry.
Not good for the slow. Real bad. Real bad. We might have to do an emergency Ray Davido show tonight because it's not looking good for Ray.
Isn't it the normal night you do it? And then again, because he said the name of the show, he has to play the theme song for the show. There's no one with less in their brain than Chad Zumock. I'm not even like like it's like you grabbed a random person and was just like, you have to do a show every day. He's just like, I do.
And oh man, did podcasting kill Ray DeVito?
No.
Not good.
Hold on. Somebody said it turned out to be a loose cable.
Again, someone should hug Chad until he doesn't move anymore and then run away.
Fuck the dead shark.
I agree with that one. All right, you're going on the list, Coach Jim Jones Beverage Company. I'm gonna honor it.
Get into it. We'll take a look. Do me a favor if you're here and if you're in the chat. Thank you very much for being a part of it. Talk amongst yourselves. I won't be looking at the free chat much. Just giving you.
There's no. First of all these people can't help look at the free chat. You couldn't not look at the free chat if you wanted to, Aaron Imholte, Chad Zumock. You couldn't if you wanted to, Opie. I won't be looking at the free chat. Yeah. Okay.
Heads up. But be respectful to everybody for the most part. I know I got a couple emails when I was gone for a week from regular chatters. I won't be naming names. I keep my sources and my names private.
Guys, I got some emails last week. Huh. Cool.
They're not happy with...
Guys, I got some emails last week. I'm not going to tell you who they're from. Amazon. Temu. My water utility bill. I've said too much. Guys, I got some missed calls yesterday. I'm not gonna. Big Black says, you look at the free chat too. I never said I don't. I can handle it. Look, man, I may not be good at a lot of shit. You know what I am good at? Running a fucking program. We have tech problems, sure. I can run a program. I can run what we're watching. I can watch the chat. I can hit memes. I can adjust sound. I can change camera. I can do it all. I'm very good at that. Nobody else can do that like I can do it. You ever watch this fucking who's this piece of shit? Rocco? And this he does a Tukey guy. There's an orange, there's a potato, there's some guy named JT who used to work for me but doesn't anymore. None of them are watching the chat. None of them can put things on. They don't know how to do anything. I can run it all. Chad and Opie and Aaron Imholte will tell you they don't read the free chat. They do. Yeah, of course I read the free chat. Not all the time, but I do. When I can, I do. 100%. I never go, I'm not reading free chat. You never seen that over here. Get out of town.
Some people in the chat being very disruptive, being very disrespectful. Listen, I know people want attention. I know.
Again, Nick, I've been here 2 years. I like changing my name.
I don't believe that. What was your name? Then what was your name? I don't believe that. I've been here 2 years. I don't know you. You need to identify yourself. Can I see some ID? License and registration. MAGA! Let's MAGA it up.
Ways. A lot of it's done anonymously. I get it.
Viper says, read this, queer.
But for the most part, challenge yourself as a human being.
What if you just wrote all over some weirdo, some they, them, and you were like, read this, queer.
An individual. Now, I don't know where you're from. I don't know what walks of life you're all about. I don't know anything. But whatever good you have inside of you, whatever thing that makes you want to be a good person, try to do it sometimes in the chat. Just try.
Milton's Discord.
Don't be running people off. It's not fun.
Shut up, Chad.
Tell you what is fun. Open up your membership tabs.
It's not a thing you have to do anymore. For months now, Chad. For months. First of all, there's no such thing as a membership tab. And second of all, you don't have to even enable it anymore. Everyone's enabled to receive memberships. Everyone can receive memberships, except brand accounts. Everyone can receive memberships. It's why if you ever see Nobody Likes Onions get gifted a membership, it's not me. I literally cannot receive memberships because Nobody Likes Onions is what's called a brand account. Google it.
Be a part of it. Accept gifted memberships. I make it very, very, very easy.
I don't want you to accept them. I want you to give them. Don't accept memberships. Give memberships. I don't make money off you accepting them.
For you. I'll show you how to do it. It can't be any more easier for you. I'll walk you right through it right now. We have 251 people watching between X and YouTube. Hit the like button if you're over on X. Please come on over to YouTube.
If only there were a way to get people to do that. Guys, we have this many people watching on X and YouTube. And if you're watching on X, come to YouTube. What are you doing? It's like, if you want people to come to YouTube, just don't stream on X. Like, if only there were a way.
Hit subscribe. We're very...
Guys, why are you watching on X? You're streaming on X?
Very, very, very close to 8,000 subscribers. Look, there's me. There's me. So I make it very, very easy here.
You make it easy? You built this website? YouTube.com?
Just go right over here. Can I zoom in? No, I can't. Yeah. Look at me. I put it right there. Here's the link. Hit that link. It'll take you to...
I make it easy.
Memberships. And from there, you can accept gifted memberships, and you can watch all the shows on demand. You can allow gifts right there. Allow gifts. You hit that button right there. Voila. Now you can get gifted memberships. I'm turning.
Jim Jones, Beverage and Hiche Driving Academy, and a lot of untoward shit that is too fit to print in this rag.
I too wipe with a rag.
Hold on. The Ann Hayes Driving Academy. What the fuck is going on? This guy talks like the ghost of Mr. P.
Turning mine off.
But has way more money.
But you can also have access to all the back catalog of shows. As you know, my Patreon was struck.
Hold on. Somebody says, oh, W-Man, you think Win by 2 does a good show? Did I say that? I mean, I don't know what he does. And I'm not even lying. Like, I don't watch Win by 2. I have no clue. Did I say something about Win by 2?
And removed. After applying for it 3 times, they've denied it. So I will no longer have a Patreon, which sucks because we were really doing well on that. It was building slowly.
100 Patreon members.
But surely. But as of right now, I'm on Locals. tmzumock.locals.com. You can sign up for as little as $4.99. And if you don't want to do that, get yourself a membership. And as always, leading the charge, our man, our guy, Steven motherfucking Bravo.
And by the way, I saw, we made some joke about Stephen Bravo being a traitor or a double agent or something. And then I saw Stephen Bravo was typing something like he's getting DMs and people calling him names and accusing him of like you Stephen Bravo might be the healthiest amongst us if he watches all these. I've seen him. He's gifted memberships here. He gives them to Kevin. He's giving them to Chad. Most people aren't tribal and binary. Most people just enjoy all this stuff and are having fun. So leaving Steven alone.
Ding one membership, and I still believe in my heart of hearts he's still sticking it to Gino, and that's a beautiful thing. That is just lovely. Sticking it to Gino.
Great stuff, Chad.
Where do we start? We got so much going on. I don't know where to begin. I left my rundown in the car.
I left my rundown in the car.
Of course I do. Mr. O Dead Guy is a broke-ass, homeless FSG.
I too believe what he said, fag.
Jesus Christ. It's getting weird. Stop calling everybody fags. I left my rundown in the car. Does he have to go to Kinko's to print out his rundown? It's not. First of all, is there no copy of it online? My rundown is a Google Doc. I can pull it up anywhere. I never go, fuck, I left it downstairs. I work on it downstairs. I come upstairs. It's exactly the same. It syncs.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's in the Hall of Fame. It's Borgo, who happens to be a $100 sponsor.
Okay, Borgo, I haven't seen this. I just picked today's Chad show. He mentions the Ray DeVito show here. Let's place your bets. Will he play the Ray DeVito theme song again because somebody brought it up?
Get that Andrea Allen on the DeVito show immediately. I agree. I'm with you 100%.
Play it.
In fact, after this, I'm going to message Chow to see if we can I'm going to reach out.
Play it.
I think a lot needs to be discussed. Very disturbing audio on the Franklin Sheckler video. If you're a young child, I don't recommend listening. And if you have parents, I hope you talk to your parents before you're listening. But Ray DeVito is not a nice guy. He's not a good egg. He's not a good egg. He's not.
Play it.
Ray's an evil, mean guy. I've been saying that for a long time.
Yeah, Ray has a lot of felony charges for stealing credit cards from veterans and breaking into women's homes to stalk them. That's Ray, right? Ray drove into a tree drunk, right? Oh, no, that was you. W Man, no, you didn't say anything. You were just talking about other shows. I just wanted to know what you thought of Blades. I mean, we watched it I don't even know how long ago that was, and it was dog shit. No? It's like a dark guy in a room spraying himself with a bottle while spaceships zip around on a 3-second loop behind him. Is that it? Remember when he said that I was served my divorce papers? That was his big scoop. And then he also called me a pedo. Every time I remember that one of these guys jumped on the pedo train. Yeah, that's what I think of him. Is it awful shit?
Speaking of,
no, I'm sure it's good. I'm sure a lot of people tune in. I'm sure it's good. Look, he's definitely way smarter than Chad Zumock and Kevin Brennan. That's a fact. He seemed genuinely disappointed. I wanted to see what he was going to do for that show. So, I guess I'll put him a tier above any of that shit.
Your $100 sponsors, you got Borgo.
Look, even a guy copying Red Bar is probably better than Chad. Chains and sunglasses and stuff. I get it.
Ken Mosca, Stu John, Twinkle Ho 99, Jeff Closer, Eva, Randy P, Bill from Jersey, Michaela, Stephen Bravo, Craig T, Deadfool, Lisa Stewart, Bubba. Thanks again, Bubba, for the nice Zell yesterday. Josh and Kim Johnson. Look at those crazy kids. Permaseal Finishing, Dr. Steve, Randall. By the way, one of your perks of being a $100 sponsor is you can pick the countdown song. He sent me an email going, hey, since I'm a new $100 sponsor, can you play some Metallica tomorrow? And I said, no problem. I go, which song? He goes, you pick. So I went ahead and picked their cover of
Ride
Queen's.
the Lightning. Oh.
I just blanked.
Somebody asked you to play Metallica and you're going to play a cover of Queen that Metallica did? Hey, can you play some Less Than Jake? Yeah, of course. We're going to play when they did all the songs from Grease.
Stone Cold Crazy. But I believe off their Garage Days Revisited album.
It's old.
So if you're a $100 sponsor, you can pick a song. You can also sponsor somebody. Borgo, sponsor something. What do you want to sponsor?
How do you not play Last Caress? This is a way better song. I got something to say. I raped your baby today.
Sponsor. You're a $100 sponsor.
Breaking news.
Borgie ass pounds men. I don't believe that.
Borgo ass pounds men. Moobs begs for money. Chad begs for friends. Cringe. And applause. Clap, please. 22 months or something. Thank you, Crumb Fun. Appreciated. Coach Lev Kramar, member for 46 months. One Kramar. True pimp niggas spend no dough on the booty, and then you yell, there go Mace. There go your cutie. I don't know what they want from me. It's like the more money we come across, the more problems we see. Did he? Nick in Fort Wayne. Chad's Opie's impression is better. Fuck. No, it's not. No, it's not. Oh, you think Chad's impression is better? No, it's not. It isn't. It isn't. I don't care if you think it's better. I know better. Mine is actually better. No, it's not. Start rocking. Just start violently rocking and denying it.
Did more than anyone. Well, not everyone, but shout out to the $100 tier.
Look, Chad's a professional mimic. I could never, ever, ever, ever do what do as well as him on impressions. I mean, he's professional.
I'm telling you, take advantage of this. I believe
he still hasn't fixed his URL. YouTube.com/KevinSoundboard. YouTube.com/KevinSoundboard. Hold on. Oh, Stephen Bravo is Kevin's soundboard? Oh, I told him I'd win him back. I got him. We got him. I didn't know that because we met Kevin's soundboard and his chick in Atlantic City. They're big Chad fans. He said I insulted his wife, was very mean. I made her feel. I apologized. I said, I'm just a fat idiot on the internet who talks shit, right? I don't know you. You should never be hurt by something I say. That's nuts. And then we...
my 3 and 4 chats don't make it through.
My 3 and 4 chats don't make it through. My 3 and 4 chats don't make it through. Hold on. So, hold on. Why does he go by Stephen Bravo if it's Kevin's soundboard? I'm so lost.
I believe we helped get Kevin's soundboard monetized, and we definitely got Stephen Bravo there. Bravo's promoting Kevin Soundboard's YouTube channel. Go subscribe if you haven't done it. Do it now. It's free to do. Of course, our good friend over at Perry Skincare, Lisa Stewart.
Hold on, he's not Kevin Soundboard, but he promotes his channel. Oh, either way, they're nice people. I met them. They're you know, I hate when people get like really upset. Tony Hot Fingers, I had a thing with last Friday. I guess Tony Hot Fingers like gifted some memberships, and I was like, "Here's Tony Hot Fingers." Everyone talks shit about him, like literally a passing comment like that. And I got like angry emails like, "Dude, what the fuck? Like you talk shit about me when I give you money? That's fucked up." Like he was upset. And I have to like actually grab people and be like, I'm sorry. Don't ever be. That's why it's funny when people like, I make people like, I'm kidding. You gave me 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really do appreciate the support. I'm not mad at you. I don't know who you are, Tony Hot Fingers. No one's talking shit about you. Till now. No, so I apologize. I need I guess he must be newer to the show or something, because how you get upset about that, I have no clue.
Somebody find out if someone bought Melton this. I think someone said they did, and Melton's just ignoring it. I'm telling you.
I haven't gotten Perry's skin. Hold on. He says Perry's Skincare. Like Perry's. I just noticed that it's Perry.
Fatty Patty's going to want to clear up that face. I don't know how much it can do. Boy, is he tough to look at. When I saw him in AC, he's an ugly fuck. And I mean that.
Gay.
I'm not even mad at Melton.
I'm not mad. I'm not even mad at Melton.
I'm not.
Oh, good. Finally, I can sleep again.
But he's ugly. He's an ugly man. There's a lot of ugly people in this fucking shitverse. Nick Swartson's on tour. He's doing his Toilet Head tour. He's extending it because he's filming his special in May now. He's redoing it. He didn't like how it came out, so go see.
This is going to be Chad 100%. We're going to have to pay for his special, and he's going to be like, I'm going to redo it. I didn't like the way it came out.
Nick on his Toilet Head tour. I will be with him this weekend in West Palm Beach. Was it the Davies Theater? What, Davis Theater?
The Davies Theater. Imagine your last name's Davis. It's something very, very basic, like Mike Davis. No offense to Mike David. And then Chad's like, hello, Mr. Davies? How do you say it? Davies? What is it?
Was it the Davies Theater? What?
The Davies Theater. The Davies Theater. Of course. Of course.
Tony Hawk, K Fingers, and Shuli are very similar. Sans flabby dick skin.
Oh, did you see that? We're gonna leave Chad. Did you see Perry Caravello get in a fist fight with that fake Tony Hawk guy? They really are just torturing this dude. It's like, oh god, it was fun. They might have taken it down. It was like real. Did they make a clip of? They should have made a clip of it. It was wild. The 21st, maybe. Yeah, 5 days ago. Was it? That feels like too long ago. Holy shit.
If I fall over again, everything's gonna be shut off. Good. I'm not divulging my Heidi.
By the way,
YouTube
Perry Caravello's
happy birthday.
The pickles every time.
You sick bastard.
What did I lie about?
$0.99 super chat.
And
Other Nathan
reading it.
Yeah, I know. Well, my tattoo, Margot.
This camel toe that Perry has going on is insane. Like it gets he really like cuts his balls in half. Is it this stream? They took it down. Wow. Somebody's got to have it, right? fight Tony Hawk. Nobody has this clip. It was nuts. I'm surprised Doom or they put it in members only. Oh, I don't have that. Nobody clipped it. Whew. Oh, here it is. Perry Caravello attacks Tony Hawk. I love how they have their own clippers.
Get out of my house! Get out of my house! Get out of my house! Get the fuck out of my house! Sit down! Get out of my house! Get out of my house! You fucking do that shit to me! Get out of my house! I'm gonna stomp your ass! Want me to stomp your ass, boy? Stomp out of my fucking house, you fucking motherfucker! Now come here and sit down. Get out of my fucking house!
Chris Hall, thanks for being a member. 1 year together. Rub your hunch against my gun. Hunch gun. Is hunch gun?
If not, Clown Shuli.
Stop it.
Is hunchgunt.com available?
I want you to calm down. Get out! Where are my glasses? I don't fucking know you. Now I gotta find my glasses.
All right, there. Perry, one of our valuable cameras is down. Can somebody fix that, please?
Perry, what'd you do?
Perry, that's not necessary. I was trying.
Okay, it was longer than that, and there was like a round 2 or 3 of it. So we said, what a shit apartment. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, it's just like, it's the same as Stuttering John, where there's like all these guys making money off Perry, and you wonder how much Perry's making out of it. Who knows? But like, they're in direct contact. Like, the fact that there's cameras all over Perry's apartment that these dudes can look in on at any time. I mean, the bed, the kitchen, the hallway, outside the peephole. 9 different camera angles in this fucking house, and they can just watch the guy doing anything he does. It's nuts. It's nuts.
If not, Clown Shuli.
I can't Clown Shuli. We're out of time. I got a call to make for the Bubba the Love Sponge program. Hopefully we'll be able to get them up and running, Bubba, and they'll start using Super Tip over there. Again, I'm interested in that. That'll be the first terrestrial show to be using that. Thank you everybody for watching. I made it through. We did pretty good. And I'm gonna try to do one Thursday night for you. I hear there's a bet. Somebody tells me there's a bet on the over under of how many shows I can do, and that it's 3. Now, the mistake I see with that is that, like, what if I do 3? You got to make the line like.
I think I just saw a crime.
I too just witnessed a CRIME.
I think you got to make the line like 3.5 or 2.5. You can't make the line 3. It needs to be clear. It needs to be clear. Viper in the free chat says you will stay forever. I will not. I will not. Prove it, Melton. K.
Your manner is most unbecoming of a gentleman. Would you be high on cigarettes?
I don't know if the comedy hasn't hit them yet. They're full-blown retarded or just high on cigarettes.
A question posed to stupid hoes who don't get it yet. Excuse me, miss. Are you high on cigarettes? I don't know if the comedy hasn't hit them yet. They're full-blown retarded or just high on cigarettes. All the laughter that you dig, boy, if you listen to the show, boy, Patrick Melton faces have you stacking an low point. It's the low point, not the reason. The reason is fucking gold. Gonna make the Taco Pony party be a party of soul. Gonna make you vandalize a van with a pedal sticker so bold the family probably get arrested before they get down the road. Or stupid motherfuckers just got NL loaned. Other radio shows are straight bitch male prone. Talk shit on the youngins that nobody like past. Have my homeboy lame prank call him fast. Have him thinking that he hates him like right before he berates him. And the way that he baits him put him right on blast. Like Patrick is an asshole and his show won't last. And every time I called in he treated